Hi guys, and welcome to the Al Nassr versus Al Kholood stream here today on the channel. Hope you guys are doing all good. Hopefully we see a good gameplay session from Al Nassr like last time out against Al Tawoon. And it's the first home game of the season. So yeah, hope you guys are doing good. Wearing the home kit myself, new home kit of course. And yeah, I'm really excited for this game. Coming off the back of that Al Nassr absolute domination that we did against Al Tawoon. We scored 5 goals. João Felix got a hat-trick. Ronaldo got a goal as well. And we just saw a lot of good gameplay from our players. Unfortunately, this game, the goalkeeper is actually going to be Nassr. Bento and Nawaf Al-Akidi are both out. Bento because of lack of form, and Nawaf Al-Akidi due to injury. He's only going to be missing 1 game, Nawaf. So here is the lineups for both teams. No problem, Alexa. So lineup for Al Nassr. Nassr is the goalkeeper. Ayman Yahya is the left back. Inigo Martinez and Simikan are the centre backs. Nawaf Al-Bushal is the right back. Mane, Angelo, Brozovic, and Koeman are the midfield. And then we have João Felix and Cristiano as the forwards. For Kholood, we have Kozani as the goalkeeper. We have Solon as the right back. Troost Ekong and Yomber as the centre backs. Then we have Pinas as the left back. We have Endoram as the CDM, and then we have a forward line of Aliwa, Buckley, Bahbari, and Maludiada. I don't know how to say that guy's name, and Enrique as the forwards. So yeah, honestly, we should be able to win this match. Kholood did come off the back of a loss to Al Ettifaq, which I did watch in person. If you want to see that video, I actually did put a video on the videos tab of my channel on, the vlog experience at Al Ettifaq Stadium. But yeah, we're going to be seeing if we can get a dub here for Nasrawis across the planet. And hopefully we can get, a couple of goals from Cristiano, from João Felix, from, Brozovic, Angelo, Mane, Koeman. I'm hoping Koeman scores particularly because I love Koeman. I want him to start seeing him score a little bit more than he has been. He scored 1 goal last game. Maybe we can get 2 goals this game. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, Jorge Jesus is the coach for us, and Des Buckingham is the coach for Kholood. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting match. Make sure to smash like if you like Al Nassr, if you like football, and if you like Cristiano. So yeah, we're just waiting for the players to now get into the formation. The captains are walking over to the referees. That is, of course, Ronaldo and what looks to be Molida, I think is the other captain there, both dapping up each other. And the referee is going to be doing the coin toss. I heard a 5-0 prediction as well from Sherry there. 5-0 prediction, Ronaldo brace. I mean, fair enough. Hopefully we get a big scoreline. I'd love to see that as well. And yeah, let's go Al Nassr. Exactly, Katie. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And the captains both lining up there. The VAR officials are being shown on screen. Javier Villanueva and Saad Al-Shambrimi is one of the VAR officials there. They're the 2 head and assistant VAR. For the referee is not named because I don't have his name, but I do know it is a foreign referee, not a Saudi national referee. Kholood are lining up with a 4-1-4-1, Nassr with a 4-4-2. So we are playing more attacking, but we've got that strong defensive rotation that we saw, of course, against Al Tawoon. We have as well on the bench, some of our players include Sultan, we have Al Khaibari, we have Ali Al Hassan, we have Garib, we have Kamara, who's a new sub, we got Moran, and we got Al Bouainian. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Mubarak, I'll just call him. So yeah, Kamara is the only new player on the bench there. Ronaldo's also being presented with the Golden Boot Award from last season. Of course, the person presenting it to him is Majid Abdullah, who is a very, very famous Saudi national player. I'm pretty sure that's his name anyway. And he, of course, scored a lot of goals for the Saudi national team. He also played in the league for basically his whole career. And yeah, he received that trophy there from him. Okay, Ronaldo looks so cold. Exactly, Ronaldo looks cold in this game. And Nassr is going to be taking the kickoff for us. And the kickoff will begin now. There we go. So Ronaldo passes to João Felix. Now back to Angelo. And the game has begun here. Hopefully we can see a quick fire goal. Of course, Kholood did score in their last game for that 2-1 loss to Ettifaq. Ettifaq was slightly better. Of course, Wijnaldum scored against them. And Nkoto. So I think that we should be able to break through this Kholood defense. I mean, they are playing, of course, that 4-1-4-1, so 4 at the back. But You know, there's not much midfield rotation. It really just is attacking aggressive and then defensive aggressive. So we have to wait and see. Koeman now with the ball to Ronaldo. Their link-up is looking good. Ronaldo skills past 2. He takes the shot, and it is deflected away. There's a call for handball. Nawaf Bushal passes back to Brozovic there. A little back heel. Kind of unnecessary from Bushal. And I don't know about you guys, but that run from Ronaldo was brilliant. He kind of just skills the entire attack there. He goes for the shot with the left foot. I mean, maybe he should have done a cut. But, you know, it's Ronaldo. He can do whatever the heck he wants. And Mane now passing over to Ayman. Now over to Angelo, who's overlapped. There's a cross into the box. Ronaldo just missing it. That could have been a goal there. And a long ranger from Ayman just to waste the chance. Don't know why he did that one. Ronaldo so close to scoring early on here. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds in, and he's almost scored. This is going to be a crazy game. I can tell right now this is going to be an absolutely crazy game here. And, of course, João Felix and Koeman both looking absolutely fire. You know, coming into this one as well. Of course, João Felix of Portugal was cracked. And then, of course, the first Toon game, he was cracked. And then Koeman's just been cracked in general. He's playing for France. Of course, France was absolutely bottling for him. Not his fault. He was a sub. And then, you know, in that previous game where he scored his beautiful header assisted by Nawaf Al-Akidi, it was honestly really good from Koeman. And yeah, Ronaldo's feeling it. I know he's feeling a couple of goals today, Ronaldo. He needs to not let his teammate, João Felix, get the top scorer award. I mean, I don't really care who gets it from Al Nassr, as long as it's a Nassr player, but I'm sure Ronaldo will be setting his sights on trying to get another one. So he can't, you know, let João Felix have all the fun. He has to start, you know, getting some in himself. Of course, he got a penalty last time. Let's see if we can get an open play goal at the home stadium, you know, for the new season. So it's going to be Bushal just throwing it to João Felix. And Felix now to Brozovic. And Brozovic all the way back to Simican. Of course, as well, guys, Otavio did depart just recently, as well as Laporte, which has given us some money. Maybe in January we can sign a new midfielder. That's, I think, the possibility here. Currently, we can only sign U21 players. I don't think there's many of good quality that we really want, or if the ones that are good quality are already taken up in a big club. So, you know, we have to, you know, wait for January, I think, before we can get really a DM or someone that's of, you know, very high quality. Good defense from Simican and Angel Martinez as well. It's now going to be back for Kholood. Formation is not that great, though, for Al Nassr. Yeah, 4-4-2. I mean, it's not the best formation. We did play with it last time. So there's that, where we won 5-0 with it. But, you know, it's not always the best, I feel, for us, because sometimes we've played with this formation and we do bottle a little bit. And hi, Enzo. And yes, Al Nassr. Exactly. Al Nassr, exactly. Kiss the badge. Been supporting them now 5 years. This is going to be on the 5th year. So, yeah, this is going to be a W game, I'm feeling. Brozovic now over to Inigo Martinez. Now over to Najar, who's the goalkeeper. Now Brozovic. Now deep to João Felix. Simican. Now over to Kingsley Coman. He's going to be passing up forward to Mane. Good touch by Mane, by the way. And then Coman passing over to Ronaldo in the wide area. Ronaldo does do a little bit of a heavy touch. He backheels it over to Ayman. That was a good backheel. And then a deep cross trying to find João. And it goes out. It's going to be a goal kick for Kholood. So, yeah, that was a good set of play there by our players. Ayman kind of wasting a little bit. But, you know, he did have the right idea trying to find a back post header for João Felix. And, yeah, that back heel by Ronaldo, man, that is such a good back heel. It does, like, a chop-up back heel. And then, yeah, it was a decent cross by Ayman. Unfortunately, it just went out slightly. It did have enough curl, but it just didn't, you know, reach the potential of what I expected the cross to be. And Angel Martinez receiving the goal kick ball because he just is passed to him. This is now Mane. Mane's going to do a deep pass to Koeman. Koeman now with the ball. He might try and find some open space on the right wing here. He's got basically no one marking him. He's got one guy. He gets passed to Bushal. And Bushal is now going to pass back to Brozovic. And Brozovic has some open space. He might go for a pass to Koeman, or he could cross this into Ronaldo. He passes to Koeman instead. Koeman controlling just at the touchline here. Koeman passing, he just loses the ball. That was a bad, sloppy play from Koeman there. But Brozovic does win it back. Good job, Brozo. And then the ball is lost once again. João Felix trying to retain it and is going to be sent down the field on a run for Kholood. This is now going to be Kholood's number 18, who is, of course, Enrique. Enrique trying to play upfield and is going to be caught up by Bushal. Nice defense. I think sometimes Bouchal does a little bit too much. There he sort of does it again where he does a little bit too much. He should have just cleared that down the field. He does win a throw-in, so fair enough to him, but I think a clearance down the field would have been slightly better. You know, a deep throw is usually sometimes where we mess up in terms of, you know, quick passes. Brozovic, Bouchal sends that one deep, and it goes down into the defense of Kholood. That was going to be a pass from Yomber. Now into the midfield there with Ndoram. Now over to Melida. The captain, Mayolida, is going to try and skill in. Just holding up some play. Passes back into number 38 there. Good 1-2 plays from Kholood, and that is defended nicely by Nassr. João Felix is going to send that deep. Mane on a run here, and it's going to be defended by Yomba, who I keep thinking his name is Jokeres every time I see it. But no, it's Yomba. This is now going to be with number 6, Buckley. Now over to Solon for Kholood. And Solon back to Buckley. What an interesting name their coach has, by the way, Buckingham. Like, that is such a unique name. Like, only place I think of is Buckingham Palace, of course, with that, you know, little proper noun, should I say. It's now going to be with Solon. Ndoram. Ndoram just holding up the ball a little bit. And he might try and go for a quick pass through. Simikin does defend that good. Brozovic now. And Brozo passes to Mane. Now there's a run forward here. We got 4v5. Mane might go for a shot himself. He does, and he kind of falls over there with the shot. It's going to be played on and cleared away by Kholood, and this should be a retained ball by Ayman. I think it's going to be a throw-in for Nassr. Yeah, the ball just goes straight out. Yes, I watched those episodes, Sherry. I watched them. I watched one episode specifically because I had only time to watch one. But why the heck is, first of all, Griezmann doing the thing in the bathroom, and then they're like trying to do a Fight Club scene thing where they're like, you need sponsors, and then don't mention if you're not sponsored. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, that's accurate to Diego Simeone's personality, though, so fair enough. It actually looks the animation is really good. The Fight Letico, the one that was Fight Letico. Noaf Bouchal to Simikin. And Simikin to Inigo Martinez. Also, if anyone's just joining us, make sure to drop your score predictions in the chat, guys, so we can know it. It was in 2019. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is, you know, though accurate of Atleti's, though, whole personality. I feel like when I was watching it, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what Atletico is in, you know, itself. And Bouchal just gets the ball cleared out there. It's going to be a throw in here for Kholood. It looks like Pinas just winning it. They used to make it after every season. They started from 2018. Oh, I see. They should continue 100%. Their content is exceptional. And this is going to be Ndoram after receiving a loose ball. There's some heavy pressure on Angelo. The referee is just going to play on there. It's now going to be with Enrique. Ndoram now into the midfield here with Bahbri. Bahbri over to Solon. And Solon now over to Al-Aliwa. Al-Aliwa is trying to pressure up on that right wing side. Ayman's kind of holding it good, and that's good defense from Mane. And you can see as soon as Mane's back, you know, like we saw in the Tawoon game, if we played Mane against Olali, we would have won. No doubt about it. Mane is just exceptional. Like, in defense, in attack, he's just really good. He does win the ball there. Still, Ayman now to Angelo. Ronaldo asking for it, but it's passed back to Inigo Martinez instead. The right back is making a lot of mistakes. Yeah, Bouchal, I think it's more so that he does too much excess stuff. Because Bouchal, usually, he's good. He's dedicated. He's kind of like Fran Garcia. I feel like where he's very, you know, he shows a lot of hunger for the game. That's why they play him, because he's lots of hunger for the ball. He wants to win every challenge, but he just does too much excess. Like, he tries to, instead of passing the ball, just clearing it away, he tries to skill, and it's not really great. It's wasting the ball a lot. The issue is neither Ronaldo nor Messi is in Europe anymore, so you understand why they don't make more. Yeah, I guess so. Makes sense. I mean, there's a whole new generation you could always use. Or you could just incorporate, you know, SPL and MLS teams into it as well. Just select few. And yeah, there is a foul, 100%, it looks like, by Angelo on, I think that was, I'm trying to just see the lineup here. Pinas, I think, just gets fouled. Pinas. It's going to be a free kick here for Yomber. Yomber's just going to pass to Pinas. And now it's going to be a one-touch pass from Mayolida to Pinas. Now to Mayolida again. He's now going to be playing upfield here. He might have a chance to cross it over into the right wing, but that is an insanely bad cross. Ayman intercepts that. Angelo now over to Mane. Mane holding up the ball. Good hold up by Mane. And now it's to Ronaldo. Now to Ayman again. Ayman's just taking his time. Angelo now. And Angelo's going to run up the field here. He's got pass 2. Passes through to Ronaldo. That's a very good pass. Could be a goal here. And it's defended by the goalkeeper, Kazani. Wow. Almost a goal there for Ronaldo. Opening goal that would have been very close. Very close. What do you think of that, Ronaldo? So that was onside as well. It was onside. The best episodes are of Ronaldo and Messi together going to alternate universe, and there is a dimension where football doesn't exist. So Ronaldo had to teach them out. Okay, I mean, I have to go watch that now. That actually sounds pretty fun. Kazani, good save, by the way. Keeps them in this at a 0-0 so far for Kholood. He's going to send this deep now. And that's just straight to Najjar. There's no worry about that. I don't expect Najjar to start too many games. I don't think he's bad. I just don't expect him to start too many. I feel like that he's, he's the quality of a third goalkeeper, that what you would expect. But he's good enough to play a little bit, Also, I found out as well that Nawaf Al-Akidi was actually one of our lowest paid players on the team, which I'm very surprised by, where he's literally first team quality. So they did offer him a new contract till 2027, higher wage. So yeah, W's for Nawaf Al-Akidi. They're getting his, hustle in. I guess Mane just loses the ball there. It's going to be a goal kick, I think, for Kholood. He does do a nice chop. It might have actually been a foul, it looks like, more so. Yeah, I think it's a foul by Mane. Sadio's just so good, though. Oh, it was a goal. The referee gave goal kick in the end. Looks like maybe it was just a dive by Solon there on the defense. Or Jesus chewing his gum on the sideline here. He reminds me a lot of Don Carlo. He reminds me very, very much of Don Carlo, to be honest, with his sort of mannerisms, how he acts, and also his love for Cristiano, of course. Nawaf Al-Akidi now passing it. Sorry, not Nawaf Al-Akidi. Nawaf Bouchal passing it back to Ayman. It's going to be Angelo now. It's going to be now with Ayman Yahya, lost by Angelo, and now it's going to be back with Undoram. And now it's Brozovic winning the ball. Koeman. And Koeman passing back to Hiniho Martinez. Mane opens himself up. Now Angelo. And Angelo trying to find a through pass there to absolutely no one. It's intercepted by Undoram. Now it's going to be with Buckley again. Buckley's trying to push up the field here very quickly. And there is some tight defense from Bouchal and Brozovic. It looks like that there might have been a foul committed by Brozo there in the end. Enrique is the one that is fouled. Like the stream, guys, so more people can't. Exactly. Smash like, guys. Smash like. And also, share the stream if you want. It really helps out the channel. Like, sub, and share. It's going to be a free kick for Kholood, and it looks like that number 11 is going to be taking that. Bahbari, if I should say his name correctly there. So he's actually got Hatton on the back of his shirt, but his name's Bahbari Hatton, I'm assuming. He's going to send this one deep. Left side free kick, cross in, and Bouchal headers clear. Easy clearance. No hard things about that at all. Also, there is an episode of Roast of Ronaldo. I'm telling you, it's one of the funniest. They roast Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets annoyed and literally, while annoying, roasts everyone. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it sounds kind of like a Ronaldo thing to do as well. I don't know. Okay, this is Mane. And Mane is going to try and find a good pass to Yao Felix. That's a very open pass there. Yao just opening up the field. Koeman now with it. Yao Felix is going to overlap on the right side, receives the ball there. Bouchal's going to go in for another overlap, but Koeman is open now instead. Kingsley Koeman finding some space. Bouchal. Nawaf Bouchal and Koeman link up is doing good as well. You think Ronaldo one pen and one normal goal? Jones Football? Well, first of all, welcome to stream. Second of all, yeah, that's a W suggestion. And oh my goodness, Angelo goes for a banger outside the box. Just missing, going wide. But yeah, hopefully Ronaldo gets a brace. Hopefully, I hope so bad, because, it'd be great to see Ronaldo scoring in the home stadium again. Unfortunately, I couldn't come see this one live. Of course, it's only a limited amount of games I can see live due to, the streaming and stuff. Oh, you're Jones James. Well, welcome back, I guess. Welcome. I just saw, the Jones Football thing. I was, reading it up. Yeah, that was close. Exactly, Sherry. He literally goes to get annoyed and is still on brother and just roasts everyone. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It sounds very, legitimate. Brozovic to Koeman. Now back to Brozovic. Now it's going to be with Bushal. Bushal, one touch to Koeman. Good, nice clearance there by Yomba. It's going to be a throw-in for Nassr. I'm feeling confident about this game, though. I got to say, the gameplay just looks so smooth. It looks so smooth. I mean, even if we concede, even if we lose, this is better gameplay than any game last year. I don't know what you guys think. This is better than any of last year's games, you know, with Pioli. Some of these are even better than, you know, Castro's games. But, you know, that's a little bit of a stretch still because Castro was absolutely goated for Nassr. I mean, he just didn't have the players, you know, to be honest. Inhel Martinez as well has now got the ball. He's doing good, Martinez. He's actually one of the highest rated players for Nassr on FC26 for anyone interested in that sort of the aspect of the game. There's a back heel by Yao Felix. It's deflected away. There's going to be a foul on Ronaldo as he tries to retain that one. And the foul is by Trustekong. So, yeah, definitely a clear foul there. It's going to be a free kick for Al Nassr just outside the box there. Very close to a penalty. Messi missed a penalty. Yeah, I know. He missed a pen. He tried to do the Panenka. Always when you do a Panenka, it's very risky. So you want to try and, you know, I mean, especially in a game to open the score. He doesn't really care. I'm assuming maybe he does if he missed or not because he, you know, has done everything in football. But yeah, maybe I would have gone for a ground shot just for the first opening pen. But that's just me. He can do whatever he wants, to be honest. It wasn't the best Panenka either. It was actually pretty bad Panenka. Okay. Also, why is the Ballon d'Or off screen, by the way? There we go. Ballon d'Or on screen. But Messi penalty is better than Ronaldo free kick currently. Like, I mean, Messi's missed penalty is better than Ronaldo's free kicks. I mean, they're two different set pieces. I wouldn't really compare those, to be honest. So, I would say no. Ronaldo sends that one in, and he just goes wide. Just scraping past the post. Very close. Very close there. That is something that you love to see. Yeah, that is very close there. It just curls in. Unlucky. That's all I can say. Unlucky is much closer than what I've seen before the last few. But it is for sure, you know, up there with a better free kick, you know. Always hard to get those on target, you know. When you're taking a free kick in a professional match, you know, even in my training matches when I'm at my club academy, when I'm in a training match or a friendly, it's so much pressure to hit a free kick properly. Ronaldo wants to score badly. You can tell. Yeah, you can always tell when he wants to. He's got this hunger in his eyes. And as he always says, like, hunger's his favorite word. You know, you said Messi's penalties nowadays better than Ronaldo free kick because Messi scores penalty and free kick while Ronaldo only penalties and misses free kick. I mean, again, it depends on who you're versing. Like, you know, in MLS, the goalkeepers are nothing special, are they? So, you know, I've seen some of those free kicks and they're meh. But the 100%, yeah, Messi has got better free kick rate currently, so that's nothing to down on. But yeah, I would say that Ronaldo's free kick's a little bit harder to score. Al Nassr will win. Okay, W's MD Mohan. Welcome to stream, by the way. Hope you're doing good. Hopefully I said your name right as well. Yeah, hopefully Al Nassr do win here. They should do, you know, coming off the back of a 5-0. 100% they've got, you know, better players than Kholood currently. They've also got better gameplay. So far more fluent as well. Yeah, Felix just commits a foul there on Yomba, I think that is, or Trustekong, one of the two centre-backs is fouled. It is Yomba indeed. I just pushed off the ball by Yao Felix, and yeah, it's going to be a free kick in the defensive half for Kholood. Smash like for that. Smash like if you want to see Ronaldo score. The hunger's there for this game, guys, though. The hunger is there. We need a strong season. We need a strong opening season. Messi is greater than Ronaldo Real Madrid, which is greater than Barca. Al Nassr, which is... Okay. Wait a minute. I'm just trying to read this. So, I would argue Argentina is greater than Portugal. Ronaldo Real Madrid is greater than Barcelona. And Nassr is greater than Inter Miami. That's what I would argue. Argentina is better than Portugal as a national team. That's for sure. No argument about that. But yeah, the other two I would argue, you know, I'm a Madrid fan, so obviously I'm going to say Real Madrid, aren't I? So, I mean, it's just up to personal opinion. If you like Barca more, then sure. Sure, 100% go. I mean, I'm not one to judge. This time, no 5-0. I would argue, you know, we have a higher chance of scoring 5-0 just because of the fact that this is a weaker team than Toon. Toon's stronger than Kholood, but Kholood did get a lot of transfers. So, yeah, you could be right in a sense of not having 5-0 because, you know, Kholood definitely has been moving in the transfer market. They bought Enrique in recently. I'm pretty sure he's just came from Orlando, if I had to guess. Yeah, his previous game, the game before this game, he versed Inter Miami in the 3-1 win where Suarez spat on someone's face. He was in that game. He was actually playing, and then Messi told him that he'll never go on the Argentina national team as long as he's alive. So, brilliant, first of all, there. But second of all, yeah, he's now moved to Kholood. So, he gets to verse 2 GOATs in 2 games. Oh, Madrid's better than Barca. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the section there. Messi's better than Ronaldo. Portugal is better than Argentina. No, but I would argue Argentina's better than Portugal. I know you said the other way, but I would argue that. And then you said Messi's better than Ronaldo for you. Yeah, no problem if you think that. Koeman, good pass to Ronaldo. Oh, my goodness. Very close to a goal there. And it's going to be cleared away by Kholood in the defense. The issue is the formation. We should play Yao as an attacking midfielder. Yeah, I do agree. I think Angelo, if anything, should go forward more, or Mane. Maybe what I'd do for the formation here is play... I would play 4 at the back still. I would play Mane striker with Ronaldo. I would play Angelo as a left wing. And I would play Koeman as a right wing. And then I'd play Felix and Brozovic in the midfield. That's what I'll do there. So, honestly, the defense is fine. And then Brozovic plays that DM position, you know. But the attack going forward, I do prefer Mane when he's a striker. I feel like he's way better as a striker. Don't know what you guys think. I feel like whenever Mane is, you know, in that striker position, he scores. He always does. So, yeah. Ronaldo now on the left wing. He's actually playing a lot of left wing today, Ronaldo. He's actually around the field everywhere. Angelo. Now over to Kingsley Koeman. And Koeman's getting ready to cut in here. Skills pass 1. Sends it in for a shot. There's a deflection from Mane. Don't know why Mane was standing AFK there. But, you know, we still have the ball regardless. It's going to be Brozovic now over to Ayman. And Ayman sends it over to Angelo. Maybe he's going to take the shot. Terrible touch from Angelo. They just need to score 1 this half. Yeah. Remember last game. It was 1 in the first half and then 4 in the second half. So, you know, never judge Al Nassr by the first opening minutes of the game. Because they always seem to either do way better or way worse. You know, so we have to wait and see. Hopefully it's way better like last game. It's going to be now with Yomba. And Yomba just sends it deep to absolutely no one. Kholood are definitely playing very park in the bussy. They are not playing, you know, attacking, it looks like. Only on counters. By the way, does Jorge Jesus just look like he had the most biggest mental fit of his lifetime? Like, bro's hair is like all over his face. And he's like going, like that. I don't know if anyone was watching the game live, but geez, he looked absolutely mad there. Minimum 2 goals to be even the first half. I mean, yeah, hopefully. I do hope so, Jones, 100%. It's going to be Koeman. And Koeman now skilling past 1. Look at this Koeman skill, by the way. It's just really good. Angelo really should have cut back to Koeman, to be honest. Mane might go for the header. The goalkeeper comes out there and saves. It's going to be a throw-in now for Al Nassr. Has this goalkeeper ever been at Kholood before? Kazani? I swear he's new. Like they've just bought him. He's from Argentina. Yeah, he just got bought. So he's actually just come in from another club. So this is his first game, his debut. And Simikin takes a rocket from outside the box there. And that is going to be a corner for Al Nassr. Wow. Wow, this goalkeeper's actually having a good game. And that's what I'm saying. Kholood really moved in the transfer market. They bought a striker, goalkeeper. They bought a midfielder. They bought a defender. All in the space of a couple of days. And all of them seem to be quality. So, yeah, definitely Kholood is a team to watch out for. Because, you know, we're not playing the same team that lost to Etifak here. We're playing a different team. Like, in terms of the players who are playing, not in terms of the actual team, you know. Bushal now back to Ayman after that corner. And it's going to be crossed in deep. Mane goes for the header and it's caught by Kazani. Oh, Mane, it was good. Just wasn't good enough. It should have been sent downwards, I think, a little bit more there. We should see the formation first before giving predictions. Yeah, I do think so. It's a matter of time till the keeper gets tired. Yeah, Mane was onside there as well. I think Mane should have headed it over to Koeman or Ronaldo. Maybe that would have been a better choice. Najar clears the ball away to Ayman. A lot of pressure there on him. It's now going to be Inigo Martinez. And Martinez back to Simikin. I do like how we're getting a lot of dominant possession here. We got 67% ball possession, which is great. That is very good. If we got that amount of ball possession, you know, in a game. Usually means that you're dominating the game. So, yeah, let's keep it like that. It's going to be Brozovic. Now to Felix. And now back to Brozovic. He was not offside. He was not offside, Mane. He was onside. Yeah, Felix now to Brozovic. Now to Bushal. That's a good pass by Bushal. One touch to Koeman. Koeman goes to the cross. It's very deep. The keeper actually manages to jump out and save that. Jeez, this keeper's actually doing some numbers here. What the heck is going on? And Mane's going to do a dud. It's going to now take a rocket shot, and it's way too high there. I like how we're getting the freedom to shoot now, though. If you remember in Pioli's system, we never shot from outside the box. We only shot from inside after about 20 small passes. We never shot from outside the box. We're now getting freedom to do that. I mean, it was a bad shot, but regardless, it is what it is. There's also the keeper's got cramp here, Kazani, so yeah, he's already getting tired. He's pulled off about 7 good saves, and he's now absolutely tired. You think it's going to be either 1-0 to Kholood or 1-0 to Nassr or 0-0 at halftime? Okay, fair calls there, Jones. I mean, they're pretty safe ones. I would argue, as well, probably, if we get one before the halftime, we got 10 minutes left, most likely we'll get a second. Because I feel like we do really well under momentum. I don't know. I just think that's the case for our team. But yeah, I feel like whenever we get a goal, we always just smash in there. Mane is also trying too hard to score. Yeah, I think Mane needs to pass it a little bit more. I think he's been told to shoot a little bit more because, of course, if you watch previous games, Mane never shoots. But now he's doing it too much. So there's a balance that needs to be found between Mane and shooting and not shooting. Once he gets the perfect balance, I think we'll be good in that sense. Like there, he really should have headed it towards Koeman on the right side, which, it was a pretty open space. So the keeper would have tried to dive, maybe save that. Realizing it's not actually on target, he would have been basically messed up there. That was a good pass by Bushal as well to Koeman initially as well there. They all want to score. The hunger is fascinating. I know something's happened. What has happened over the international break here with the players that didn't go on international break, and then even the guys that did? Everyone's come back here and they're suddenly like, lock in, get a win here. Home game, first opening game of the season for the home game. Get a win, please. Throw the crowd. We need to do it, and that's what they're doing. Jorge Jesus explaining the tactics here. Hopefully, Jorge does give some good tactics to his players, so maybe we can, maybe exploit the little bit of possessional space open on the wings. I feel like that's where they're weakest because Pinas and Solan are not doing the best of jobs of marking their wing space. But, we'll have to see because we are playing sort of centrally, but whenever we go on the wing side to cross in, I feel like we're very open. So maybe that's what Jorge Jesus will try and explain here. And you're in the stadium as a drone. Fascinating, Owen. Brilliant. No words to explain my fascination there. Smash like for that. Yeah. Smash like. Okay, so hopefully the cooling break does end now. Wow, how hot is it there? Cool down break already. I know it is hot. I can tell you guys the temp currently in Saudi. Of course, I'm living here, so let's get the temp up. Temperature. Is there like you get it on the weather app, right? Yeah. So this is where it is for me. For me, it's 32. You can see, my location. 32 degrees Celsius. In Riyadh, I think it's slightly hotter. It's 33. Oh, they're the same temp as me. Okay. Same temp. But it's dry air. It's not wet. And Barca match started 30 minutes. Will you do watch along or hate watch? Barca should lose. I might do a watch along. I don't know. But the only problem is that's during the Nassr match. So, I was kind of locking in for the Nassr match here. Maybe if they score, I'll quickly check their goals and stuff. So, yeah, and I'll hate on them if they concede. And yeah, 17 people insane. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is going to be play on now. Inigo Martinez. Now over to Mane. I was told that his name's not Inigo, by the way, by someone. They said it was Inigo. Yeah, so this is now Ayman to Mane. Now back to Inigo Martinez. And it's going to be just held up in the defense here. And Angelo loses it. That was a good tackle by Endoram. And it's now out to the Pinas. Now over to Mayolida. And defended by Simikin. Good defense from Simikin there. It's now Kingsley Coman. Good skill by Koeman. He is being absolutely pressured out of his mind there, but the referee does call it back for a foul on Simikin there. Just needs to score 1 goal. I know exactly. 1 goal before halftime, please. That's what we want. Angelo to Yao Felix. This is pretty open. Ronaldo now with it. Maybe Ronaldo should touch that better to Mane. It's okay. Mane now with it. We got some space, though. And Yao flicks it up. Mane falls down, but he's got back up pretty quickly there. And he is pushed to the ground. It's going to be continued play by the referee. The referee says nothing's there. Brozovic does tackle good. And it's now going to be with Yao Felix. However, there is a foul on one of Kholood's players. It looks like that Aliwa is fouled. Second half, they'll destroy. Yeah, if we get a goal now, we'll destroy in the second half. Like last game, you know. Hopefully, we get a lot of goals as well. Because I would love to make the highlight reel of this. Looking real nice with the 20 goals. Not actually 20, but like a ton. You know. It's going to be now Troost Ekong taking the free kick. Oh, Troost Ekong's the captain. Okay, I see. Thought it was Mayolida. They look pretty similar, but no. This is going to be now Kazani. And Kazani sends that straight to Mane. It's basically an open goal here. Ronaldo might take the shot. No, he does a cut. Maybe he's going to shoot now. He does. Oh, my God. He sent that to space. Jeez. Okay. Nah, okay. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, it's okay, Ronaldo. You got this next half, you know. We got more chances coming up. Not next half exactly, but, you know, more. Yeah, you sent that one really high there. It just hit it wrong. Hit it underneath. He was trying to curl it around, I saw, but must have touched it too far. It's now going to be with Mayolida. And just passing in, trying to find Enrique. It's going to be a tackle nice and dealt with Simikin and Brozovic. Now it's going to be Kingsley Coman. Skills pass 1. Back to Nawaf Bouchal. Just clear it. Bouchal, please. Thank you. Simikin. Coman. Good play by Coman there. Oh, my God. Coman is looking so good. Vinny is greater than Messi. Okay, what the heck is that? Okay, I can't agree to that take. Vinny is greater than Messi and Ronaldo. Okay, wow. And yeah, Felix with the shot, and it is caught by the keeper, Kazani. Wow. We are shooting a lot. Yeah, that was a bad shot by Ronaldo, yeah. I mean, you know, it's one of his first shots of the game. Usually they go wide, and then he does do a good shot, you know. Currently, like, oh, you meant currently. Okay, fair enough. I mean, even currently, maybe, yeah, I would argue, yeah, maybe. I would just say it's because Vinny, before, I would say no if he was in the same form as like 5 matches ago. But yeah, currently I would say yes, I do agree. Because Vinny has been doing good. He's actually been doing good. Props to Vinny. He's actually really redeemed himself after that poor last season. Average last season, should I say. And he started to really contribute to the team again. And linking up with Kylian as well. My opinion, best player in the world currently is Mbappe, of course. But if we had to pick a Ballon d'Or winner who I think should win it, to be honest, Nuno Mendes, Dembele definitely got the argument there for him as well. Deep cross by Angelo, and it's just sent straight out. It's going to be a throw in here for Kholood. Ronaldo passed to Pele and Maradona. Yeah, Ronaldo wanted that assist by Pele and Maradona there. Wanted the 1-2 back to him. Onana is greater than Buffon. Okay, jeez. I think retired Buffon's greater than Onana. I actually think that. You know, as we saw with, you know, Onana's previous performances, bro, literally looks like he's playing for the other team. So Iman now to Yao Felix. Now over to Coman. And Coman is going to try and do a shot from long range. What is that? Okay, I don't know why we're shooting so much. Yeah, this is definitely a new strat that we've implemented to shoot literally from anywhere. I think maybe Coman shouldn't have shot there. That was really greedy of him. Otherwise, he's been good so far this game, but it was very greedy shot there. And hi, Sawhill, first half goal. Hopefully a first half goal. I do predict it as so. I think we'll get 1 goal first half, then we'll get a couple in the second half, like we did last game. You know, we had 1 goal against Tawun in the first half, and then we got 4 goals in the second half. And is Neymar playing for Santos? Yeah, he's playing for Santos, which means he's not going to be in FC 26. But, you know, fair play. He's going back to the roots. You got a notification, don't really want to switch. I mean, sure, you don't have to switch. You know, of course, Nassr's football is probably, you know, he's only playing at 10. He's playing against Atletico Mineiro. I can tell you if they score. That might be a penalty for Kholood here, by the way. Simikin's just absolutely fumbled the tank here. Is this a penalty? Is this offside? Oh, it's offside. Thank God. It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. Thank God. Oh, my God. It was been a penalty. Simikin's such an idiot. That would have been a penalty, but it was offside. I'm so proud. Thank you, linesman, for calling that as offside. Jeez. Simikin, you got to be more careful. And what's up, Sawhill? I cannot guess what. This is now Angelo. It's now going to be back with Enrique. He's going to try and push forward here. Is it Enrique, this guy, or Enrique? I would assume it's Enrique. It's now going to be with Aliwa. Doing a couple of skills. Sends it in deep. And there's a little bit of a mishap in the back there between Simakan and Brozovic. But Nassr does clean up. Look at Brozo's reaction. I know Brozo was like going, what the heck are you doing, Simakan, bro? And then they almost messed up again there. And you're in Portugal. Oh, wow. Sawhill. I mean, W's. That is so cool. Let me know how Portugal is. I've actually never been there. I really want to go to Portugal, especially for the 2030 World Cup. That is something I would love to do. So, yeah, what's the best locations to go to in Portugal? Besides Madeira, I know that's going to be a place to go, for sure. Now, some fans chanting in the crowd. Let's go. I miss being in the stadium so bad. I should be wearing the scarf here. I don't know why I'm not wearing the scarf, you know? Someone gave it to me for free in the stadium. One of the Ultra fans. So, yeah, appreciate them. Whoever they were, if in the future they ever rewatch this, you know, W's to them. And Cristiano, welcome to the stream. And where to watch? Watch only on THAMANYA if you're in Saudi or in the Middle East regions. And then on DAZN for the remaining regions, as far as I'm concerned. I'm watching on THAMANYA because I live in Saudi, so yeah. By the way, Rio Ferdinand released a video of Ronaldo Museum. It was actually fun. Yeah, I watched Rio's videos on YouTube. Yeah, the Ronaldo Museum in Hong Kong looks W's. The one in Saudi I've been to, it's actually a good W as well. There's one of his Ballon d'Ors in there as well. And I got to see it firsthand. Mane, cross deep. Ronaldo with the header, and it's on target, but the keeper saves that. Kozani, good save there to prevent the goal. Ronaldo is getting hungry in this one. He is getting close to scoring. It was a nice header. It was on target. It was deflected a little bit off Pinas, so, you know, it didn't have the most power. But, yeah, easy catch from Kozani in the end there. He had that read like a book. It's going to be Pinas now passing over to Mayolida. And there's some defending from Koeman and Bushal. They are marking him pretty tightly here, both of them. I like how Bushal and Koeman are working together in the defense. It's very good. Simakan now running on, and Najar's going to clear that out of the space area. Good job, Najar. I, thought Simakan could reach that ball that was going really deep for Enrique, but yeah, Simakan seems to have 10 pace or something because that guy did not manage to reach it. Najar had to come out there. Good commitment, though. And possible chance for Kholood. It just goes outside the box, cleared away by Kholood's own player with a mishapped volley shot. It's now going to be brought back in by number 11, and Koeman and Brozovic are clearing. Yeah, Felix. Al Nassr need a playmaker. Yeah, in January, hopefully we buy, someone of playmaker quality because, transfer window closed now. We sold Otavio. We sold Laporte. Should have enough money now to buy someone with, that sort of quality. If you guys didn't know, actually, the PIF, Public Investment Fund, hasn't actually been giving us money since the Otavio transfer. So we've actually been doing all this based off season ticket sales and stuff. All these transfers and out-of-pocket money. So, yeah, hopefully we have enough now to really buy, Ederson. I feel like Conte's another good option from Etihad. We can just get him because Conte's goated. But, yeah, Brozovic can't deliver every time. Exactly. And we saw that in the Pioli era. We saw it a little bit in the Castro era as well when Otavio was missing. That there's no real, decisive playmaking. Now, it's not too much of a problem at the moment. As we saw the 5-0 win, we were very strong in there. And also, this current game, it's not looking too bad. Angelo's doing a good job filling in that sort of role currently. Of course, he's a winger more so he's not going to do it to perfection. But, yeah, definitely we need someone in January. Or we can get a U21 player, of quality maybe. Because the U21 transfer window is still open as of now. Their keeper is Argentinian. No wonder bro is trying so hard. Yeah, probably. Probably why. It's going to be now with Yomba. It's going to just pass infield there to Buckley. And Buckley's going to try and find a nice through ball to Enrique. And Simakan's trying to get on the defense here. Enrique goes for the shot, just sends it to space there. And don't worry, Enrique, you're not versing Inter Miami here. You're actually versing Al Nassr. So, you got some proper strength here to actually try and beat. You watch every Al Nassr match, they lack either in defense or playmaking. Yeah, same. I watched every Al Nassr match for 5 years. And yeah, 100%. The play, it's more so, it's not in defense, I would say now. Like last game, we were strong. We were strong in defense. It was not a problem. In playmaking, we were okay. But it still wasn't the biggest problem. It wasn't a problem, like in so that, we desperately needed it. It's more so that it would be beneficial if we got it, But yeah, hopefully for one of the upcoming games as well, I can go to the stadium. You know, I'm going to go to Qadsiya Stadium this week because, you know, live next to them. So when I watch Qadsiya versus Kholood in the stadium, it'll be pretty epic. This is going to be now run out for Ayman. I don't like Ayman playing on left back still. I would play Saad Nassr as soon as he gets ready to play. This is going to be Mane now. Now to Angelo. Mane getting ready to cross in. There's a little bit of a tackle there, and it looks like it's going to be a possible goal kick. I think it's just a goal kick. Maybe deflects off Mane there. And Madrid has matches like in every 3 to 4 day intervals. Yeah. And same when we start the AFC Champions League 2. We also have that for Nassr. I wish Toni Kroos joined Ronaldo. I know, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that Tony joined, you know, Nassr, because that would have been great, that link up there. I was also hoping we might have been able to get Casemiro, because I know he does a lot of playmaking. He also drops back a lot, and he's been okay on form for United, so I thought maybe they would sell him this transfer window. They didn't. But yeah, hopefully we can get Conte. That's who I would love to see, you know, join from Etihad, because Conte has been excellent. He also shouldn't be too expensive, and he said he wants to continue playing in Saudi, so, you know, would love to see him joining our team. He would very much add to the team beneficially. And this is now to Mane from Ayman. Now back to Ayman. It's a deep run by Angelo. It just goes to Ronaldo instead here on the left wing. Now over to Ayman again. Now to Brozovic. And Brozovic now 1-2 with Angelo. Brozovic still holding up the ball. Now to Simican. And Simican's going to play that very deep to Koeman. Koeman's doing a good game so far, by the way. I haven't seen him make too much of a bad mistakes. Ronaldo almost on the header there. He does get a little bit of a collision from one of the defenders. I think that was Truce de Kong he deflects with. But it's going to be now a run on the right wing here for Kholood. Looks like strong defense from Nassr, though, to force them to pass back. It's now going to be with Ndoram. Now to Enrique. They are trying to do fast breakaways, Kholood, which is sort of working for them. So we have to be tight on defense. This is going to be now Mayolida. Simican and Inigo Martinez are defending nicely. Brozovic now. Angelo. Just get rid of it, Angelo. You dummy, Angelo. I swear on my life. What are you doing? Angelo is stupid, bro. Basically almost conceded a goal for us there. I mean, he should have just got rid of it. You should have just got rid of it. Simican did a good job there, getting that out for a corner. My God. And even Bruno Fernandes can deliver Al Nassr exactly, you know. We need a delivering player. Angelo's so bad. I don't know what he's doing. Can we please just sell Wesley, first of all, in the January window? And then can we sell Angelo at the end of the season? Like, I mean, I'll keep him on just for development, player development, so we can see how he grows. But if he doesn't grow by the end of the season, get out of here, bro. Get out. You've literally were trash last season. You're trash with Wesley last season. Wesley's just worse than you, so you're lucky in that sense. It's going to be a goal kick now for Nassr. I'm surprised. Is Wesley even on the bench? Yeah, he's not on the bench. Good. I was going to say, if that guy's on the bench, yeah, bad choice. So Najar should be happy that that wasn't on target there. I'm not too confident with Najar and goal when it comes to set pieces, so you're going to have to, you know, play off by trying not to concede a set piece. We need full defense on those. Inigo Martinez now out to Ayman Yahya. Now back to Martinez. They sold Talisca and Alex Tellez. I think Talisca was a good sell. Talisca was a very good sell. Tellez was a bad sell. I think Tellez was good. And I can't really understand why they sold him, especially when we see him now, you know, performing in the Club World Cup. We saw him there for Botafogo, I think it was. Was it Botafogo? Can't remember. It was one of those. It was one of the Brazilian clubs in the Club World Cup, but he was performing well to Alex Tellez there. Talisca, good sell. Centre-backs are so good. Yeah, exactly. Simican and Inigo are doing a good job this game. Usually, Simican's not performing as much, but he's doing good this game. He really is performing well. Duran, I think we need to cash in on him. And, hi, Matthias. Ronaldo's a GOAT? Yes. Ronaldo's a GOAT. Exactly. So, yeah, and hopefully he scores this game as well. Brozovic. Now back to Bushal. And now over to Felix. And there's a deep cross. Ronaldo for the header. And it's going to be controlled by Martinez. And it's cleared off the line. Come on, Mane, shoot. What are you doing, Mane? Just don't touch it. Okay, and then he crosses in. It's deflected away. Duran was the worst. Yeah, Duran was the biggest, most piece of trash I've ever seen in my life. That guy should not be a football player. Just get that guy out. I recommend selling him and then buying a world-class midfielder or defender. That would be good because he's worth a lot of money. So, you know, we sell him up. We get a world-class player because we don't really need attackers, to be honest. Now we bought Koeman and, you know, Yao Felix. We don't really need Duran if he comes back from loan. If he improves, like maybe play him in the preseasons at the end of the season. If he improved by then fair enough. You can keep him on the team as an additional body, but I don't think he is going to be, to be honest. I think he's just doesn't fit the system. He was Pioli era signing as well. Pioli's signings were insanely bad. Besides Simican, I think Simican was the only good Pioli signing. Or did Louis Castro make that signing? I think maybe Louis Castro actually made the Simican signing. And Mane does the shot there, just on the replay, just seeing it. And it's now going to be a free kick for Nassr in the defense. Angelo's going to play that quickly. Brozovic now. Hopefully they change formation, play Yao a little more central, Ronaldo striker. Yeah, hopefully. This Ronaldo left wing currently is not working for me, to be honest. Just in this match, because they're playing very defensively, so it's going to be harder to score from there. For example, Mane, I think, is doing a good job on left wing, tracking back. And Koeman needs to get his form back. Yeah, he's been okay in the past couple of matches. He hasn't been at what he was, but he's not been bad. That's what I will say. He's not been bad, but he's been okay. That shot before, though, was a bit of waste from him, but in general, his like ball, you know, maneuvering has been good. And exactly, yes, exactly, Matthias. Also, I hope you guys like the Ultra scarf. I got given in the stadium when I went there, you know, like a couple of years ago. I think it's like 2 years ago now. Yeah, I love this. Forever. And then the other side says Nassr. But in total, it says Nassr forever. So now Bushal playing on the right wing. Sorry, Angelo. Angelo passing in, trying to find Yao Felix, and it's going to be lost. It's now going to be played out by Buckley, and there's a foul committed by Yao Felix. It's going to be a free kick for Kholood. 4 minutes of additional time here. Already played 2 of them. About to play 3, so we only got 1 minute basically left. Think Al Nassr should sign Rio. You know, to be fair, Rio as a, you know, a starter plays 45 minutes or comes off the bench. I mean, he might lead the backline. He might actually, you know, help out the backline in terms of leadership. Because that's what the backline was missing. I think Martinez is doing a good job in leadership quality, but I think Rio is just such a good leader, you know, type of player. I don't know. That's why our backline's missing. Someone to command them, you know? So now going to be with Bushal. Bushal doing a little bit too much again, but he does manage to get past anyway. So now Angelo, you scored 12 goals and 10 assists in 3 matches. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Jones, you definitely should be playing for, you know, your national team as well. It's going to be Brozovic now over to Koeman. And Koeman's going to try and play this forward. There's a good pass opportunity to Mane, but he doesn't do anything there, Koeman. Kind of just loses the ball. That was a little bit of a waste. It's going to be now out with Bahri. And Bahri trying to mark the other number 11, Brozovic. And he passes to Buckley. Buckley goes over to Al Aliwa. And Al Aliwa waiting for the overlap of Solon. Solon now with the ball. And Solon trying to find some space. He passes over to Bahri. Now Bahri over to Mayolida. Mayolida in the left wing now. Why does it say on his back Maizian? Is that like his last name? Oh, it's his first name. So he has his first name on the front of his shirt. Okay, interesting. And there's the half-time, guys. So that's 4 minutes additional time onto the half. Interesting first half. Not as exciting as the previous game. You know, we did score in the first half last time. But, I mean, it was sort of similar, to be honest. We should get the dub here, though. If we can get a win, regardless of how many goals we score, 1, 2, doesn't matter, we'll be first place. So as long as we get a win here, we will be first. And that's what we need to do, especially, you know, coming on, we're going against weak teams early on. We're going against, you know, we start with, who we verse Tawoon, Kholood, now we go against Riyadh, then we have, I think, one other game, then we got Etihad. So we got a bunch of weak games in a row, so, and then we got Etihad. So we need to start, you know, really pushing to get some points early on here. Make sure that, you know, Etihad and Khaleej don't breach the gap too far. Halal and Qadsiya drawing last game was very good for us. That was actually the best outcome. You know, a win for either team would have been bad because both teams pushing for the title. Can this Al Nassr win against Al Hilal? New squad? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Especially if we sign someone in January. because I think our first game against them's at our home stadium in October, if I'm correct. Let me just check our fixtures. So our first game against Hilal is in... Oh, it's in their stadium, and it's... Is it? Yeah. Their stadium, January 12th. Okay, so we can sign someone before that, I think. I think the window might be open. So if we can sign someone, then go into that game with the new playmaker. And then, you know, the third final game of the season is against Hilal at our stadium. We should be able to get a dub for them. And anxiety, yeah, exactly. By the way, Dino watched the Champions Season 6, Episode 1, 2, and 3. They are the episodes of Ronaldo, Messi in different dimension. Okay, I'll go do that. And you're annoyed at that half. They're not even playing defensive, Kholood. I mean, yeah, they weren't really playing too defensively now thinking about it, to agree with you there, KD. Usually these teams absolutely park the bus against us. They play like, you know, when Real Madrid's playing against another team where they just sit at the back, just keep clearing the ball. But, you know, they weren't playing fully defensive. We should really capitalize on that, especially since if it gets to late in the game where we haven't scored yet and it's a 0-0, they will be playing park the bus, kick down the field, trying to rush on. I think they should buy a playmaker like Vitinha. Yeah, we need a holding DM. That's what I think we need. That's why I thought Kante is a good option, because he'll be cheaper. Ederson's a good option from Atalanta. I think as well buying a quality left back like Grimaldo. I know we got Saad Al Nassr, but you know maybe Grimaldo can also add some experience into there, especially if we're not playing Bento as well. If we're not playing Bento, then we can play Grimaldo, play Ayman in the midfield instead, sometimes to rotate in. But yeah, 100%. And then, you know, I'm trying to think of some other CDMs that we would be able to buy. Maybe Casemiro in January, if he's not doing good. Though he's not that great, to be honest, Casemiro anymore. Maybe he'll improve when he's playing with his former teammate, but I don't know, to be honest. Just need a young player that's got some fire, that wants to play for the badge, you know. That's what we need. They are kind of playing defensive. Their keeper's doing an absolute masterclass. Like, what's he got here? I'm trying to see his saves. Save rate is 4 saves. Yeah, 2 punches, 2 saves. Modric is staying for Milan. I mean, yeah, fair enough. So, you know, Modric is just goated. That's why, you know, Modric is him. 100%. No one from Man United, please. I mean, for some reason, though, whenever someone leaves Man U, they start performing. Like, we saw Højlund against in Napoli. He scored on his debut, like 11 minutes in or whatever it was. Some stupid number in. So, yeah, I mean, maybe it'd be too risky to buy a United player. I would say Bernardo Silva, but the problem is Bernardo Silva it's not on form. He's just trashed lately. I don't know. Don't like Bernardo lately. I'm trying to think who else is there. Who else? We need a young player. Someone from, like, Brentford or Brighton. Can we just get, like, someone that's not really proven themselves? I don't know if they're not proven, then, you know, maybe we can develop them out. Not like Angelo proven or Wesley. Like, get those guys out. Will Al Nassr win? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they win, MD. I'm sure they will. Musiala, I'm sure he won't leave Bayern, but that would be, you know, if we managed to pull Musiala now, that would be insane. The only problem is he's very injury-prone lately. That was the problem with Otavio. That's why we sold him to Kodsia. Very injury-prone player. But yeah, we just need someone. We need someone. They have to win. Yeah, I know they have to. There's no regards on them not winning. Because if we don't win these types of games, we're not winning the league. Let's be honest right here. We should be winning against Kholood. If Etifak won against Kholood, you know, we should be. For real, 100%. But yeah. Honestly, though, first half was okay. If we have a look at the stats here, 68% ball possession for Nassr, 32% for Kholood. 0.51 expected goals for Nassr, 0.36 for Kholood. 15 shots for Al Nassr, 4 shots for Kholood. 5 of our shots were on target. 0, they had 0 on target there as well. 1 big chance for Nassr, 1 big chance missed, unfortunately. 295 accurate passes for Nassr, 92% accuracy. 120 for Kholood, 79% accuracy. 6 fouls for Nassr, 5 for Kholood. 3 corners for Nassr, and 1 for Kholood. So we're better in every stat, basically. So yeah, we should be really coming out on top in this game. There's no doubt about that. A lot of shots by our group. Not many on target. You know, the conversion rate's not great. It's 1/3 of the shots are going on target, which is no. And then none have gone in so far. They need to bring the same intensity. Yeah, second half, same intensity. If I were them, I would maybe try out playing Garib, I think, in the field instead of Angelo. Garib, I think's good. I don't know about you guys. I think Garib's very good. He was underutilized by Pioli because Pioli's trash, and he's a fraud. But Garib, under Castro, I remember Garib was just fire. He was absolutely goated. I think they should sell Angelo and try to sign Francisco Conceição. Yeah, sell Angelo and Wesley. Don't forget about Wesley. Sell those two guys. I mean, the only reason I'd keep Angelo over Wesley is by the fact that Angelo, I think he can be developed better than Wesley. That's hence why I think he's doing better than what he used to. But Wesley is just not it. Not a player that I would want to see in a team. He's just very selfish, unproven, tries to skill the field, no vision. Just, I mean, if he had a vision, if he had passed a lot like Angelo, if he passes a lot like Angelo, then maybe I would say to keep him. But no, he doesn't pass at all. So, yeah. Maybe bring in, Conceição. Bringing in, I think there was another player from Juventus that I was actually thinking of. If I go quickly check here. Juventus. Or Gareth Bale should come back. Yeah, Gareth, welcome to come back into the team. Who was I saying? Not Tarama Lian, he won't leave. Locatelli's good. Locatelli, I think, is a good player. 27 years old. I think bringing in an Italian DM might allow us to control the game a little bit more. So, yeah, definitely I would say maybe Locatelli is an option. Also, if we have a look at the squad a little bit more, just having a quick look myself at the CMs that they have present. They also have Cooper Miners. I don't think he would leave, personally. They have also Adzik, which, he's only 19 years old, just about. So, he's not that old. And he's got some time to prove himself. But, yeah, 100%. One of the Juventus midfielders, I think, could be a play here, honestly, to strengthen our team. Weston McKennie? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really think some of the USA players are meh. But yeah, Atletico Mineiro versus Santos is also occurring in a second. Neymar is playing in that game against Ronaldinho's former team. So yeah, that's happening in 1 minute, by the way. Also, the Barca game is happening in 1 minute. If I just quickly check the lineup for Barcelona versus Valencia. So John Garcia is the goalkeeper. They've got Martin in the left back, Gubarci and Eric Garcia as the centre backs, Koundé as the right back, Pedri and Casado as the midfielders, Rashford as the left wing, Lopez as the Cam Bargi as the right wing, and Ferran Torres as the striker. Christian Eriksen, but he did just move to, I think it was Wolfsburg or Werder Bremen. I can't remember. I think it was Wolfsburg. He just left for a 2-year contract, so I don't know if he would leave after, just joining a new club. For Valencia, they're just playing, a default lineup. Honestly, it's interesting to see what Rashford will do starting. Of course, they're not really playing their main squad here, Barca. They've got Rafinha on the bench, Lewandowski on the bench, Yamal's injured, Dani Olmo's on the bench. So, yeah, interesting to see how they play this one out, Barca. Will be interesting. Honestly, I do predict Barca to win, maybe 2-0. Valencia maybe gets 1 goal. Hopefully, Valencia can win. I just hope so. That would mean more points dropped for Barcelona. A draw or a win here is accepted either way. Any of those is accepted. Currently, Barca's 7 points. Real Madrid's 12 points. So if they got a win here, Barca will be on 10. We'd be on 12, so we're still technically 2 points in front. But yeah, definitely we need a draw or a loss for Barcelona in this game, Real Madrid fans. So 100%. Madrid's form is just impeccable so far in the La Liga, though. Same with Nassr so far in terms of not just their league form, because they've only played 1 game there, but also their form outside of the league, like in the pre-seasons and also in the cup. We lost to Olali, but it was on pens, so we did a very good job. Mane was missing. He's a very crucial player, I think, for us. I feel like as well that we did good in the pre-seasons, except for that one other thing. And Ronaldo still hasn't scored. Yeah, it's currently half-time. Oh, I forgot to pause the timer. My bad. Thank you for reminding me there. Downlinked. I mean, sorry about that, guys, as well, if I was playing the timer without stuff happening. Brilliant. I am stupid. If Mbappe plays more 2 seasons, he'll start trashing Barca. I mean, we already saw it last season. He was absolutely trashing on them by the fact that he scored 2 hat-tricks, I think it was, or 6 goals or something against Barcelona. and it was, the team that let him down, not him. It was the team. But yeah, hopefully he can get the team working around him, and hope I'm going to observe Barca's match too. I mean, are you a Barca fan, Nora? Because I'm a Madrid fan. Like, I'll put it on the side to watch, but what I will say is I'm not going to be kindly to Barcelona. I'm just going to say that right now. So, it's your choice if you want me to not bag on them continually. And how long is the game left? So it's halftime currently. That's why I paused the timer, because I'm stupid. Downlinked. I'll tell you how long the halftime's got left. Just check my phone here. 3 minutes till the half starts. So yeah, 3 minutes and then 45. That's why, the timer was playing down here, but I'm stupid, so I didn't pause it. But yeah. Do you think Ronaldo's going to at least score 0.5 goals? I think Ronaldo will score. I don't know what 0.5 goals mean. I don't know how he scores a half goal, but, I'm sure he'll score a full goal. Like, oh, you're a Barca fan? Okay, fair enough. I was just warning you there. I'll watch it fairly. I did say Barca was going to win. I said, in reality, I'd love them to lose because, that's better for me in terms of a Madrid fan. But, I'm fair to everyone. And if you want me to watch a game, I'll watch it with, complete non-bias. So, yeah, I'll put it up in the background here. Just getting it up on my stuff. Here we go. Just let me put this up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll be fair. I just like commentating stuff, So, yeah, regardless. Ronaldo will score, no worry. Exactly. Ronaldo's going to score. Got the Ballon d'Or here as well. Who do you think the Ballon d'Or is going to be for this year, guys? Let me know. There we go, Ballon d'Or. Love it. Just put it over on the side. Got my Ballon d'Or in 1937. This is my 1937 Ballon d'Or because I'm goated. But yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Isn't that right? 1 minute left till the half starts. Barca's match has begun as well. They're about to take kickoff any second now. So, yeah, it looks like who's going to be taking kickoff here? Valencia or Barcelona? I think Barca's going to be taking the kickoff, right? Yeah, Barca takes kickoff. What about Marc Casado? He's playing. You think he'll have more than 81 passes attempted? He's on the other team, right? Casado. What's his name? Marc Casado. Oh, are you talking about for Barcelona? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe. Don't take my advice to, like, bet and stuff, guys, please. I'm not good at that stuff. I don't do it myself, so, I'm assuming maybe. Oh, yeah, he's on Barca's game. Yeah, Casado, midfield. He should do. If Barca are playing tiki-taka like they usually do, he should do. Ronaldo era Real Madrid was a beast form. Yeah, exactly. Ronaldo era Real Madrid was the best of all time. Barca game's up there, by the way. That's what I'm looking up above, where you guys are. And there already looks to be a foul by Barcelona. It's going to be played on. The foul was, of course, by Eric Garcia. It's going to be a free kick for Valencia, just in the defense. It's now going to be with Copete. You'll cheer for Ronaldo too, because thank you, Nora. Thank you. I'll watch Barcelona's game as well. So we love football here. That's all I can say. I love football and I play it myself. So why not? Why hate on a team? Besides the fact that they're my mortal enemies, but still. This is now going to be Kubarti with the ball. He's going to pass to Pedri. Pedri, by the way, is cracked. Absolutely cracked. He is so good. Koundé now to Casado. So you already got one pass there. And it's going to be lost by Bargi. I don't know how to say that guy's name is. I'm just going to call him Rooney because that's his first name. Referees were used to favor Barca in the Copa del Rey. I mean, let's not get into all of that stuff. Like, let's just enjoy. Yeah. If you want to hear me rant, Cristiano, join the Real Madrid streams when I do those. Please do, especially about the red card situation. But, yeah. This is now going to be with Pedri. Pedri is so just calm on the ball. I really like how he plays. If I had to pick a player to join any club, it would be Pedri joining any single club because that guy is absolutely astonishing. Also, there's a substitution for Al Nassr here because the game is about to restart. So it's going to be Sultan coming on. And it looks like that... Who's coming off? I think it's Bouchal coming off here. Number 12. Yeah, Bouchal. So Bouchal is coming off here for Nassr. Interesting choice. Maybe he is injured. Barca is trying to go for another defensive protection here because Valencia is playing long ball style of play here. Also, the Nassr Kholood game is about to restart in 10 seconds, and there we go. So it's restarted. Hansi Flick, by the way, what a coach. What a coach. Kholood take the kickoff this time as well. So whenever there's a big chance for Barca, I see in the replay, I'll look up and I'll explain, or if there's a goal or something, I'll rewatch it. Like now, there's a chance of Rashford and he just sends that to space. But yeah, if there's any others, I'll, glance up occasionally and have a look. Inigo Martinez now with it to Ayman Yahya. Now over to Angelo. Mane, good pass by Angelo, by the way. And it's now back over into the defense there where it's going to be cleared away by Kazani. It's now going to be with Inigo Martinez. So I think Sultan was the only sub on for the game so far as I'm concerned. Simican now to Sultan. And Sultan does a long ball there, trying to find Yao Felix. He does actually manage to find him. There's hard defense on Ndoram, and he wins a throw-in as well, which is exceptional. Messi missed a pen yesterday. Yeah, I know. Mr. Panenka. He was trying to go for the Panenka. Personally, this is not hate towards Messi, by the way. This is absolutely not. Personally, I would have gone for the ground pen, though, like he usually does. Don't know why he went for a Panenka in that situation, especially since it's a, the opening pen of the game, opening score. He would have committed there. And is it Raz again? Always, whenever I see the username. Hi, Raz. Hope you're doing good. I think that was your name, not Fiona, right? 100%. Yeah, my memory is starting to fade. Has. Sorry, my bad. I was close there. I try and remember it, but yeah, I've got so much stuff to remember, guys. So, if I do mess up, just let me know. Yeah, Felix to Ayman. Now to Mane. And Mane is now going to be trying to play this forward. That was a corner, by the way, for Barcelona, and it was missed. Just cleared outside the box by Rashford. So now, yeah, Felix has won a corner for Nassr here. It's going to be a corner for Al Nassr, and it looks like that it will probably be Angelo taking the corner. Usually Sultan takes. Surprised that they've now switched up Angelo as the corner taker here. I mean, fair enough. No close comers for this corner. It looks like it's going to be a far corner, not short. So we'll see what happens here. Angelo's going to whip this in as an outswinger, sorry. And it's a back post control. There is some sort of foul in the box. The referee plays on. Ayman gets the ball and is cleared downfield. And Sultan should just pass this back to Najar there. No pressure for the goalkeeper. He should now just pass this easily over to Brozovic or just send that away from the entire team there. And one back by Ayman, just cleared out. And it's going to be a throw in here for Kholood. Jorge Jesus is telling Ayman not to have done that. That was sort of a big mistake from Ayman there. He really should have just calmed down. Yeah, and Martinez does do a dive there. Former Barcelona player, by the way. His team's currently playing right now. So it's going to be a throw-in for Kholood. Referee might be checking possible penalty here. I don't want the next goal for CR7 to be a pen, though. I mean, it is what it is. Of course, he's the pen taker, so he'll score. But I'd love to see an open play one, at least, and then alternate to the pen. And this is going to be still being checked currently. Why the new left back for Al Nassr not playing? It's because he still hasn't played with the team too much. He just joined, I think, a couple of days ago. So he still needs some time to acclimate to the team. Who is on the bench, though, that's new, is going to be Kamara. He's one of the new signings we got, number 77, Haroun Kamara. So he'll probably come on near the end as an attacking sub, maybe for Felix or Cristiano, depending on how the game's going. Usually if the game's going, very successful, we sub off Cristiano for, one of these attackers. But yeah, interesting start. Nassr's not on there. I would assume he's playing next game. And then we can actually, have a proper left back finally playing on the, the team. It's going to be now Sultan with the ball. It's going to pass to Koeman. And Koeman does a good release there. He might have wanted to actually pass over to Sultan there, but he does find Ayman instead. Ayman's going to get ready to cross this in. Maybe he's going to go for the shot himself. He goes for the pass in to Yao Felix, but it's cleared away by Ndoram. So that was a good clearance there from Ndoram to get a corner for Al Nassr. Very good play by Ayman as well to cut in and find that pass. It was a very nice pass. I think he did a little bit too late. Maybe just looking at the replay here, but it was a good pass. Barca's also playing at the defensive back here. Brozovic doing an in-swinging corner, and he actually just passes it short to Ayman. Ayman crosses it in low. Very bad cross from Ayman. That was atrocious. It's now going to be Enrique playing it forward. Simikin's marking him very good. He's trying to shield up Enrique, and there's no foul. So it's a play on. There's a handball. Enrique grabbed the ball when there was no foul. Yep, handball. It's just going to be played on here for Nassr. Mane now. Mane now to Brozovic. And Brozo's just going to pass back to Koeman. Nice back heel. Now to Mane. This is a chance possibly to get a goal from here. Mane crossing in. Takes a shot wide. It's not a good shot from Mane. Jeez, that was a terrible shot. Also, close chance for Barca as well. Again, Rashford does a little bit of a skill there. Sends one player to the shops. And then he goes to try and cross it in. But yeah, it's unfortunately, I think, offside there. And Valencia still trying to play long balls down the field. Goal kick for Kholood. Goal kick. 50th minute and 50 seconds we have reached. And Kholood just send that ball deep through Gazani, and it's mistouched by their left wing, and it's now out for a throw in here. It looks like Sultan might just play this throw in pretty quickly. Just throws it back to Simikin. Simikin's just going to hold up the ball here. And Simikin is just going to pass it over to Inigo Martinez. Jorge Jesus is telling them to push forward here. Martinez now out to Ayman Yahya. Ayman Yahya getting ready to cross it in. Maybe just passes it short to Mane. Might go for a short cross here to back there, Mane, but he doesn't. He actually just passes back to Angelo this time instead. Angelo finds a pass into Ronaldo. That's a good dud pass by Angelo, but Mane doesn't read it. Still going to be played on here after a potential tackle foul by Mane, but the ball is still going on. Could be a goal, and is a goal for Mane. Let's go, guys. Goal. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. That is brilliant, and wow, we got a goal. Sadio Mane scores, and it's assist. I don't even know who assisted that one, but Mane gets the goal there in the 51st minute. Let's go. Mane, goal, 51st, assist by who? Let's see. So it's a good dud pass by Angelo. There is a possible foul by Ayman, but it's going to be played on. This might be a denied goal. Koeman just passes it over. Yeah, it's an assist by Koeman. Kingsley Coman assist. I mean, it could maybe not be counted as assist. I'm just going to count it as that. So yeah, goal for Al Nassr. As far as I'm concerned, it's a goal until they deny it. And a chance for Barca, and it just goes and hits the crossbar there, the Panenka by Ferran Torres. That was unlucky there. A good goal by Mane. Brilliant, Sadio. Well done. You are just absolutely exceptional this game so far. And hi, Ron, you're here. W's. Yeah, so the goal is going to be confirmed, I think, any second now. Mane and Ronaldo dapping up each other. You know, the best brotherhood on Al Nassr's team, I feel like. I know, I just feel like that they've just got such a good brotherhood, Mane and Ronaldo. They always dap each other up. Yeah, Felix pressuring. Goal allowed. Goal will stand. Thank goodness. Mane now pressuring. Gets the ball one back again. It's going to be played on. Back heel to Angelo. Angelo now with the ball. This is looking like it. See, this is what I'm saying. As soon as second half, suddenly we're all fire. And Ayman cross in, Yao. And it's saved on the line by the keeper. Oh my goodness, Kazani. What a save there. Yeah, Felix can't believe that that was saved there. Kazani is putting up a masterclass so far for Kholood. He couldn't stop Mane's goal, but he could for sure stop that absolutely insane one. A good setup by Ronaldo as well. And yeah, what a chance. Was that not saved? It wasn't saved. It hit the crossbar. Jeez. Okay, he didn't save that. I thought he did, but no, he did not save that one. Yeah, Felix just hit the crossbar there. There's a medical check here, so while the medical check occurs, we'll watch the Barca game continuing here. Definitely not a hate watch. But yeah, this is now going to be out on the left wing here for Rashford. He's just going to skill in. What the heck is Rashford doing? I've never seen him move like that. Skill past about 4 guys. And then chip into Pedri Koundé for the header, and it's going to be caught by Valencia's goalkeeper there. Koundé's runs are phenomenal, by the way. He is definitely one of the best right-backs in the world, up there with Hakimi. To be honest, he is really just phenomenal. And this is now a Valencia play advantage here, and it's going to be cleared away by Barcelona's Cubarti. It's now back into the attack for Valencia because the clearance didn't go too far. Jesus is just talking with the referee, by the way, about something. It's going to be a water break for Al Nassr and Kholood. And play Cuphead. Okay, sure, another W game recommendation. I've heard a lot about Cuphead. It's meant to be good. Ronaldo's Asked him something about the referee. I don't know what he's saying. And question, will I ever return to My Singing Monsters? No, I will not. Maybe in 20 years' time, maybe, but not currently. It's not really a game that I enjoy playing anymore, to be honest. Part of my childhood, not part of my current life. This is now going to be with Kholood's goalkeeper, Kozani, for a deep goal kick. Ronaldo complaining about time wasting. I can agree. They definitely just wasted a whole lot of nothing there. Nassr now rolling the ball out after a catch to Ayman. Barca's still trying to find a breakthrough for Valencia as well. Their passing is phenomenal. They do actually just misfire one as soon as I say that, but Koundé does recollect. It's now back onto the Nassr game. Brozovic to Simikan. And Simikan now over to Sultan. And Sultan now finds a good, nice through ball over to João Felix. João with a lot of skills there. His form is impeccable, João. And Sultan cuts into Koeman. Pass to João Felix. And there's a shot. Ronaldo miscontrols. Oh, no. If only he controlled that. If only Ronaldo controlled that, that would be a goal. Bruh. Ronaldo, bro. That was close. That was close. That was very close to a goal for Cristiano. Good cut by Sultan, by the way. Nice play by Koeman. They did not expect the cutback 2 times. Yeah, it's just an unlucky ball there on Ronaldo. I mean, you can't expect them to go your way every time. And it is going to be a corner, though, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be a corner. Just poor control from Kholood's right wing there, Aliwa, on the defense. And hi, thank you. Thanks, Shadow Play. Yeah, I love the commentator thing there. And I'm good. Thanks for asking, and I hope you're doing good. W's that you missed me. But yeah, I'm back now. This time, Ronaldo, no golden boot. This match, Ronaldo might not score. I mean, it's a bit early to tell. No golden boot. I mean, he's won it 2 years in a row. I could see him winning a 3rd year in a row because he is just the best player in the league, hands down. But, yeah, definitely, we have to see, because there's a lot of new competitors now as well, especially João Felix is probably up there in the contention. I don't really mind if he doesn't win it, as long as we win the league, you know. That's the same as what Cristiano said, you know, as long as we win a couple of trophies and the World Cup, you know. Felix, 3 goals, Benzema, 3 goals. I mean, you know, that's the early games. Again, you can't judge from the first and second game, so, you know, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, 10 games in, then we can start, really, but, you know, early times require less measures. I completely made that up as well. And that Barca versus Valencia is still 0-0, with Barca taking 7 shots in total, Valencia 0. It's now back to Sultan in the defense. There's a foul on Simikan before. I don't think Benzema will ever be top goal scorer. I'm going to be for real in this league. Benzema is not going to be top goal scorer. It's going to be Inigo Martinez. And now this is going to be out to Ayman. And Ayman is going to try and cut in. No, he just plays it short. And instead, back to Inigo Martinez. I want you to be your commentator. For example, the goalkeeper is not there. And suddenly you shout goal. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I like commentating, to be honest. So I'll do whatever you want. Koeman. Koeman now trying to play forward, and it's now lost there. There was a bad pass by Koeman to Ronaldo. Simikan showing some body there on Reek, and now Nassr is just going to play that back to Brozovic. Najar's distribution is doing good so far this game. I've got to say, he is putting up some numbers for distribution. But yeah, honestly, so far, the team's looking good. Team's looking good. It's going to be a pass out to Mane now. Mane just holding up the ball. He's going to play it deep in for a cross, and the ball goes to absolutely no one. Out to Angelo instead. Angelo goes for the volley shot and caught by Kozani. Good catch. I mean, there was no real reason for Angelo to take the shot, but yeah, I mean, he did. He really should have played it in instead. Don't know why he actually took the shot in the end of that. But yeah. And what's wrong? What's up? So let me... My screen's powered off here, so because of... on for about 8 hours, which is great. It's going to be out now with Yomber. And yeah, what's up, Ron? It's now going to be a foul on Mane, it looks like. The Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer was released. Yes, I watched it. I did watch it. Pretty hyped for it, to be honest. Next year is a hype year for movies, football, anything, you know. Doomsday, World Cup, GTA 6, Super Mario movie. You know, you got everything next year. I actually can't wait. And then a couple of TV show series as well. I'm super hyped for. Next year is going to be the year, 2026. Mark that on your calendars, guys. Would I like to see Messi at Al Ahly? He could play against Ronaldo again. I mean, maybe not Al Ahly, just because I feel like Al Ahly is just strong. I would try and give him to, a weaker team, to be honest, just so, because he's good. So, definitely if he joined a team where he could build from. But if he went to Al Ahly, man, they would be winning the league. Because they've got a stronger team, I feel like, in base compared to Al Nassr. I feel like a lot of their players are great. For example, Tony, they got Doms. They bought a lot in the transfer market. They're sponsored by PIF, of course, in the purchases, whereas we haven't been. We've been, cut off from the ministry funding, which is brilliant. But yeah, so all of these transfers, of course, out of pocket, as I said earlier in the stream. I mean, Messi to any Saudi club would be great. Imagine him to Al Nassr. That would be really cool. See them play together. I wouldn't want to really see them play against each other again. Maybe together. Unite the fan bases. Come on. Let's see it happen. In December, we'll get the FNAF 2 movie. I mean, that's also a dub as well. FNAF 2. And then also, Spider-Man Brand New Day is also next year as well. I forgot to mention that. As Angelo, after winning the ball back from Mane. And Angelo to Ronaldo. Takes the shot. It's deflected away. That was a good shot by Ronaldo. Nice driven one. It looks like Brozovic should keep this in as well, which is great. And Brozo's going to send that deep. Ronaldo almost with the header there. Is just too far away from him. Good cross by Brozo, but it's just too far. He maybe should have brought that a little bit more inside. It's going to be a throw-in now for Kholood deep into the half. So far, 1-0. Mane, of course, scored the goal, assisted by, what's his name? Koeman. And here's the substitution that you have been waiting for, guys. Ayman is coming off. And Saad Al Nassr is coming on, who was not listed as a player on the bench. Why is Saad Al Nassr not listed on the bench on FootMob? He's on. And, yeah, I read your comment, Ron. I read it. I think you must have lagged out when I read the FNAF 2 movie comment. But, yeah, I'm hyped for it, Saad Al Nassr coming on. When you say read your comment, it's most likely I've already read it, right? Because it's happened, I think, 95% of the times. This is now going to be a throw-in for Kholood. So, yeah, I don't know why Saad Al Nassr was not mentioned as a bench player. I think it was a glitch. Didn't lag. Well, I definitely said it. So, skip back about 1 minute, and you'll hear me say it 100%. Yeah. Because I said Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out, FNAF. Oh, the emoji. How can I read an emoji comment? Like, what am I reading that? I mean, that's obviously Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. So, Captain, what do I think will happen in the next match? I think we'll win it, yeah, for sure. Especially if Saad Al Nassr is now starting, because, he's just subbed on here, so we can actually get a feel for him here. He's playing left back, of course, from Tawoon. He didn't play in their last game. He's looking good so far. Good pass. Already, he might get an assist here, but Angelo doesn't know how to touch the ball for his life, so, that's happening. He wins the throw-in as well. Saad is looking good. Can I just call him Nassr? I'm just going to call him Al Nassr. So Al Nassr's looking good in Al Nassr. Sawan's coming on for Kholood, and it looks like that they're going to sub off a player. It looks like Bahri is coming off. Itch.io game idea, 5 nights at Shrek's Hotel 2. Okay. Fair. So yeah, Bahri's coming off, and it looks like that someone else is coming on. And hi, Alexa, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. So, good shift for Saad Al Nassr so far. He does a deep throw, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Kholood. Defended by one of our players there. I don't know who defended that one. Buckingham. Why are they showing Buckingham as the coach? It's actually a game? Okay, fair enough. I mean, maybe I have to check that out. Itch.io 2 games are always strange, I swear. Like, they've got the weirdest stuff on that platform. Guess what characters this is based on the emoji? Springtrap. Springtrap. Many people watching the stream than the derby because Al Nassr is more popular on the channel. That's why, Also, usually it's about accessibility to the game. It's about building the community. Wrong? I have no idea then, to be honest. It's going to be a free kick in deep half for Al Nassr. Saad Al Nassr takes it. That's going to be so weird saying. Mane back to Inigo Martinez. What I like about Saad is that he's very strong built play. He looks like he's very tanky, muscly. Remember when we had Seko Fofana, by the way? Just remembered that. Remember when we had that guy? Whatever happened to that guy? I know he's in, another team now, but, like, bro really just, like, left. And he never played for us. I think he played, like, 2 games max for us. So now Mane. Good pass. Oh, almost a good pass to Ronaldo. Ronaldo disappointed with that pass by Mane. I would kind of be too, because that one should have really been on target there, Mane. Yeah, Felix just doing a dud pass over, and it's going to be to absolutely no one. Brozo's annoyed by that, and now it's back with our defense. A nice tackle by Inigo Martinez. Our players are getting kind of annoyed at each other. Al Nassr win the league this season. Yeah, hopefully we do. It's Spring Bonnie. Okay, Spring Bonnie. And Martinez now getting the ball here. By the way, Barcelona still 0-0 in their game. Mane, that's a good pass to Ronaldo this time. I mean, it's okay, actually. Ronaldo, Felix, and Mane, I know. And then Koeman now as well. Angelo. To Saad, Al Nassr. Now to Mane. Now to Koeman. Obviously, you would get annoyed at that pass. I agree with Brozo, exactly. And that is going to be just sent out of the defense again. And Brozo, again, looks a little bit annoyed. I think it's just the fact that we're losing possession really quickly. I don't think Brozovic likes that. I love Brozovic's reactions to stuff like that. Bro really has the best reactions to everything that happens, I swear. Good defense by Saad Al Nassr as well. He does defend that one brilliantly, and that's why we bought, a strong Saudi left back. This guy has actually got quality. Simican now holding it up in defense here. Did I hear Yamal is injured? Yes, he's not going to be playing for 2 games for Barca. That's why I heard, which is brilliant, because Barca can maybe not win. I don't know. Sorry, Barca fans. But yeah, hopefully we can get a point separation between, the 2 teams before the January break. I think that would be best. So now Saad Al Nassr again to Angelo, or even the October international friendly. Since it's a World Cup year, there's a lot of international friendlies this year, by the way, guys. There's a ton. Simican now over to Sultan. And Sultan does a good pass in trying to find Koeman. It's not the best, actually, now thinking about it. Some high pressure there from Sultan. Koeman wins it back. And it's going to be playing it inside. There might have been a foul there, actually, on Koeman, but it is not counting as a foul. There's going to be Yombar who just gets rid of it. And it's now going to be a corner for Al Nassr. They just absolutely fumbled the ball there. Kholood in the defense, especially Yombar. He absolutely fumbled there. Hope he plays against Madrid, though. Carrera versus Yamal. Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to see that. I want to see Carrera pocket him. And guess the FNAF character by these emojis. Pumpkin and Rabbit. Okay, I actually don't know. I'm going to be for real. I don't know any pumpkin characters. I like my FNAF knowledge is very, very... It's like, okay. It's like not the best. We're second. I think we're tied first on goal difference, maybe. But there's a shot on goal. It could be a chance. And that is going to be cleared away. It's now going to be with Angelo. Yeah, maybe we're just in second, I think. Yeah, I agree with you, Jones. I think we have to get one more goal to get in first. It's now Mane. Now to João Felix. Now back to Mane. Takes the shot. And that could be a goal for Koeman. How do you miss the tap-in, you stupid guy, Koeman? You actual stupid guy. It's a tap-in, bro. It's actually a tap-in. You missed that. Could have been 2. We could have been first place. We could have actually been first place. Game secured, basically. Mane, good shot again. Just Mane carrying the attack currently. Koeman, tap in. Tap the ball in. Tap it inside the goal. That's all you have to do. Just tap it in. Just kick it, and it goes in. Don't smash it. The goalkeeper's already on the ground dead. Just tap it in. That's definitely offside there. Saad Al Nassr is showing his pace there. And it's going to be cleared away by Nassr. And it's now going to be with Kholood. It looks like it's going to be a foul by Inigo Martinez. I mean, last season, Barca took advantage of our 5 to 7 defenders being injured. Yeah, I know. If we didn't have so many injuries last season, we could have won La Liga. I'm going to be for real. They were just lucky that half our team was injured half the time. Madrid should take advantage of this. Not saying anything. I do feel sorry for Yamal, but we Madrid fans are going to take advantage. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Would have loved to see him injured in the El Clasico instead, but, is what it is. I feel like Rashford's that type of guy to not perform in any Barca game, and then he just performs in the El Clasicos only. I don't know. Like he did for the Manchester derbies. Same thing. And Jacko Bonnie is part of the Halloween edition of FNAF 4. Oh, I see. I see. So, oh, yeah, I have FNAF 4. The Halloween edition's like one of the things I can see in there. But yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, now I know what you mean there. Hala Madrid. Yeah, Hala Madrid, Hala Al Nassr. I don't know. What do we say for Nassr? We just say Vamos Nassr, I think. I think there's one in Arabic. I have to learn the Arabic sayings for Nassr, though, if I want to, you know, lock in a little bit more. I know he's subbed off now, thank God. Yeah, thank goodness. But, oh, you mean Iman's so bad? It's because he's playing left back, though. I was wondering what you meant by that. Bad Ronaldo control there. It's going to be with Sultan. Ronaldo's getting unlucky this game, I've got to say. It's definitely an unlucky game for him. He usually plays better. Like in the Portugal matches, we saw him absolutely cracked in the Portugal matches, by the way. But yeah, this game, he's definitely unlucky. Could be a cross coming in here from Sultan, and it's going to go and be a catch there for Kazani. And Barca's about to score. Oh, I'm behind, so... Oh, I can see the goal right now. So there's a run in, and there's going to be a shot from wide. Who scored that one? Fermin Lopez. Jeez, what a shot, by the way. Wow. That is actually brilliant. And Ferran's there as well. What the heck was that goal? Yeah, that was an insane finish from Fermin Lopez. Wow, he really shot that one from very wide. Goes in just past the Valencia keeper. It is really a brilliant goal there. Props to Barca, actually, you know, scoring a very good goal against this Valencia side. And that's Mane to Sal Al Nassr. Now back to Mane. Gives it a cross in. It's going to be a corner. Corner for Nassr. Good goal for Barca, I will say. Unfortunate that they scored, but good goal. You're watching Al Nassr match? Yeah, same. I got the Barca match up on the top as well, just in case. Khaibari's coming on. Angelo's coming off. I don't like the Khaibari hate, by the way, guys. No one that's a Nassr fan should hate on Khaibari because he performed well in the final up until the shootout. Up until the shootout, he was okay. And it shouldn't have got to the shootout. The real culprit of the final is the one and only Bento Mateos. He is the culprit of the final going to the pen shootout. Goalkeeper positioning, zero ball knowledge right there. But yeah, Khaibari, unfortunate to miss his pen. I mean, why was he selected by the coach? I don't know. And cross coming in, there's a header, potentially by Ronaldo. There is going to be possibly a foul on Simican. He's saying there is one, but you know it's going to be played on by the referee. Sultan now to Koeman, and just losing the ball there. That was bad by Koeman. I don't know why he touched that so much. Sultan does do a yellow card foul there. It should be a yellow card coming out there. And it should be a free kick now for Kholood. Guess the FNAF character? Nightmare Chica and the cupcake. The cupcake that's like got the mouth thing. He's fighting for a starting spot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Valencia versus Barca. Let's Barca do what they want. Valencia versus Madrid. Give it all you got. Exactly. Exactly. That's a pen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a pen as well. I mean, the referee has been, you know, okay this game, so I didn't want to say too much about bad refereeing, you know, especially the last game, you know, what happened. But yeah, bad tackle by Sal Al Nassr. They've actually got a shot here. Trivella, terrible Trivella shot there by number 70 for Kholood. He literally just fumbled the game for them. Could have been 1-1 if he had actually passed in or something. And correct W's. Let's go. I'm actually correct about something. It's now Khaibari with the ball. Khaibari now out over to Inigo Martinez. But yeah, hopefully Valencia do play a little bit hard. You know, at least a little bit. I would prefer it, you know, just for the Barca supporters in the chat's sake. I'm happy for a draw. You know. Yeah, Felix. Cross in, and it's going to be a corner again for Nassr. Another chance for us to get a header goal. 73rd minute as well. Guess the Undertale character. An Undertale character? Do you mean Deltarune? Like, is it Mr. Tanner from Deltarune, or is it actually an Undertale character? El Dasari is coming on for Kholood as well. He was holding him. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I do think now that might be more so a pen. I don't know why the ref didn't even check it on VAR. I mean, is what it is. We're still winning. We need to get a goal, you know, without pens, though. Simigan is chatting with the ref here. Maybe they'll do a check now. Number 12's coming off for Kholood, and it looks like that number 39, of course, El Dasari will replace him. Number 12, of course, is going to be, if I have a look at the sub, El Asamari. He's a sub. So a sub's actually coming off here. Must have been injured. But yeah, he's coming off Forgot. Oh, you meant Deltarune. You forgot Deltarune on how completely different games. Fair enough. You know, it's okay. So, yeah, he's coming off now. One of the substitutes for Kholood. It looks like maybe he didn't have the best of games. Got a little bit of cramp injury. El Dasari is coming on. I don't think this guy's name's Dosri, by the way. I think it's Dasari just because of the way it's written in English. But, you know, I might be wrong. Madrid is going to have Tone every game to win La Liga. The league and teams will help Barca as much as possible. Yeah, I mean, 100%. We literally have to lock in every single game. And that's a header clear by Kholood's defense. Now, Brozovic now. Sultan sends a deep... What the heck is that, Sultan, bro? Just get back on the bench, please. And 1-0, 1-1, 2-0. Only these chances. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Especially from this rate now, 15 minutes left. Yeah, 100% I agree with you there, Jones. You're going to go to sleep for school? No problem, Alexa. Hope you have a nice sleep and hope you have a good rest of your school day tomorrow. I'll be live for the 24-hour stream tomorrow, so make sure to smash like and sub up, guys, for that one. 24-hour stream, locked in solitary confinement. Love that. Hi, Seek. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And I guess right, that's a W. That's a W, Ron. I'm just the best at guessing stuff. Water break here for Nassr and Kholood. Definitely very wasteful match. Yeah, 100%. A lot of chances wasted. Koeman should have finished. It should have been 2-0 already. Don't know what Koeman was doing. Kind of being a bit stupid with that shot. It really should have been on the ground. It wasn't a hard finish either. It was very time, you know, didn't have to rush. There was no rush about it. Just take your time. There was no one there. Just calmly, just slot it into the bottom right, and we would have been all right. 2-0. Just showing Mane's goal again here. Mane's goal is brilliant, by the way. Their keeper is having a masterclass, though, Kazani. Koeman, Ronaldo, both of their chances. Yeah, 100% Ronaldo as well. Hasn't been the best this game. He was definitely better in the international break, for sure. So, yeah, I was hoping maybe we could see his form from the international break come into this Al Nassr match, but I guess maybe not so. He is still very hungry for a goal. You can see it. He's very desperate. But, you know, maybe we'll get a goal. This Al Nassr ain't playing that good. Yeah, this game is not the best for Al Nassr, I feel like. Kholood's playing, you know, I feel like good. They're playing good. Their goalkeeper's playing great. Their defense is playing very good. So that's why Nassr's sort of struggling here. Tawoom was having the different chance where... No, that comment is being deleted, Ron. Bro, do not put that comment in the thing. No, that's not a sus emoji face. That is a delete comment. They become Prime Buffon against Ronaldo. Exactly. Literally every SPL keeper, I swear, just turns into Prime Buffon against Al Nassr and Prime Neuer. I don't even know what it's about, but remember that guy, I don't know what team it was. It was Okdude or something, where he's like a security guard for their club and he's like playing as a goalkeeper for them. It's like, what the heck, bro? Where's this security guard coming from? And he's playing like Prime Buffon. Like, we being for real here? Let's hope we get the win. Yeah, we should get the win. I'm not going to jinx it, but we should really be getting the win here. Jorge Jesus doesn't look too happy at the performance as well. Remember, if this was Pioli ball, he would be saying this is the best performance of our life, and we did absolutely fine, you know, so, yeah, that's okay. No, why are we doing... Okay, don't put those stupid, goofy emojis in the chat, guys. Do not do it. This is now going to be Yomba. Takes the goal kick for Kholood. This is Pinas, now over to Mayolida. And it's now over to the right wing after a switch up in play. It's going to be with number 39. Of course, that is going to be Al Dosari. Now, Buckley. Buckley giving the ball away. Basically, Ronaldo almost got there. They were so close to conceding there from a mishap. I don't even know what happened there. Najar's going to run out for that one. Simican, just get rid of it, please. Pass it over to Sultan. Good control. Sultan's going to pass over to Koeman. Koeman back to Khaibari. Khaibari to Brozovic. Is English my native language? Just interested? Yes, it is. Yes, it's my native language. It's now Saad al-Dosari. Sorry. What am I saying? Saad al-Nassr. Oh, my God. Jeez. I'm terrible at the names today, guys. I kept calling Doku... I kept calling Jeremy Doku Patrick Dorgu in the last game, the Manchester Derby. Kept making that stupid mistake. But, yeah, it's just because of the commentator's curse, you know, the commentator syndrome. Come on, Al Nassr 3-0. I don't think it's happening, to be honest. Don't think that's happening. Same thing happens with Madrid. The keeper's turned to Prime Buffon. Exactly. Exact same thing happens. They always just try hard. I don't know why it is, but they do. Barca have another chance here maybe to score as well. They do slip in the box there with Rashford. It's going to be a cross now for Kholood, for Nassr to maybe score. It's like they want to prove something to the world. I know. And it's a short corner by Brozo to Koeman. Now passing into Saad Al Nassr. He might take the cross instead. I thought he was going to shoot. And João Felix on the volley. Should be at a corner here. Yeah, it's another corner for Nassr, it looks like. And, by the way, we have 2 new stream types. Reaction streams and music streams. Yeah. And United should be relegated. I hate that club. Okay, fair enough. Well, very harsh emotions there. Wow. But, yeah, it looks like it should be a corner here for Nassr. It is going to be. Brozovic is going to take this one. Okay, here we go. Come on, Brozo. Just send it in nice and easy. Okay, it's a good cross. And there's a header by Inigo Martinez. It's a goal. 2-0. Let's go. Thank you so much, Martinez. Oh, my goodness. We got one. Oh, the game's sealed now. We've won. We've won. We've sealed it. There we go. We're going to win the league this season. We're going to win the league. The whole team's playing together. Who needs Laporte when you got Inigo Martinez? That's a goal in the 80th minute as well. And it's an assist by Brozovic. Assist. Brilliant corner by Brozovic, by the way. That is insanely good. There. And 3-0. Trust? Yeah, trust the process now. 3-0. It's a corner for Barca. They might score. No, it's cleared away. And yes, Ron. Yes. Millwall is greater than Man U. Fair enough. Really, you hate United for what they have done with Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean, I disrespect. Mainly that's on Ten Hag, though. You have to completely hate on Ten Hag. And I'm glad that guy got sacked from Leverkusen. Bro never deserves to go on a big club again. Get out. You're literally the worst manager of all time. What is my favorite something? That is definitely a goal. No referee check. It should be. Mane just walking back into the attacking half. And there we go. Play. 81st minute. We should get the win here. Nice and easy. What is my favorite fandom? Exactly as Terry said, the Dino Gang. Exactly. The Dino Zooms fandom is the best. I don't actually follow fandoms, to be honest. I don't go too in-depth in a story like that for a thing. You know, I either watch a TV show or movie. I guess maybe, you know, I maybe research a little bit more on when Marvel was at its peak, but otherwise now I don't really care. Just watch it, and, you know, games-wise, I don't really research any games. Is there a FIFA fandom? I don't know. Is your favorite fandom is probably FNAF. I mean, makes sense. You love FNAF, it seems like, from your, you know, the comments and stuff. There's also a yellow card for someone here. Don't know who the yellow card's for. I think it's a Buckley here. Definitely a foul on João Felix. I mean, that's arguably a red, almost. Very lucky that Buckley didn't get red there. Let's have a look at this. Studs up in the chest isn't a red now? Jeez. Don't insult Laporte to appreciate Inigo. No, I'm saying, like, who needs Laporte when we have Inigo? I'm not insulting Laporte. I think Laporte's goated. When was the last time Al Nassr won the league? I have to check. To be honest, it was not when I was watching, though, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you when they last won the league. History, if I go look here. Last league win was in 1819. Yeah. They came second the year Ronaldo came. They came second the year before that as well. So, yeah. First in the league now. Yeah, 100% we're first now, so we're going to win the league this year. That's for sure. Smash like for that. Was that Ronaldo yellow? No, it's a Buckley yellow. And Koeman just losing the ball again. What is Koeman doing lately? Like, he's been good for the first half of the game, and then he started losing the ball and losing it and losing it. Also, you might have guessed your fandom was FNAF because your Roblox avatar. Yeah, it's literally Springtrap, so it makes sense, you know. 100%. So now Brozovic. Back to Inigo Martinez. Still 1-0 for Barca's game as well. So now Martinez here. I think Al Nassr will win the league and AFC 2. We should win AFC 2 at least, like, for real. That should be a walk in the park for us. Okay, and Kholood's coming down the wing here. See how they're playing, like, very attacky now as well? This is, like, always Spring Bonnie. I mean Spring Bonnie, okay. Yeah. Thought you were going to say you mean Spring Train. Like, didn't I just say that? Yeah, Spring Bonnie. It's going to be a free kick for Kholood. 85th minute as well, just about. Buckley's going to take this one. Really should have got a red card before. Don't know why he's still on the field. And it looks like this will be a cross into the box. I think either by Buckley or by one of his teammates. Ronaldo ghosting. We don't need to say that, please. That's something we don't say on here. Ghosting. a player doesn't ghost in a match. And cleared away by Inigo Martinez. He's just been unlucky. He hasn't been ghosting, though. He's been definitely touching the ball. He's set up a couple of chances as well. But we don't say ghosting for any player. On any team. And this is now going to be back to side of Nassr, except Rodri. You can say ghosting for Rodri all you want. Say Rodri's ghosting in chat whenever you want to. But, yeah. Mane. You still have Al Hilal to win the league, but you hope Al Nassr does. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Koeman, come on, finish it, bro. This should be an easy... Come on, bro. Koeman. Could have been 3-0. Literally 2 shots, and you get them both defended. I'm asking, is he ghosted? Oh, you're asking. I thought you... I mean, it's not really a question if it's a statement like Ronaldo ghosting. But, okay, now that I've got clarification here. No, he's not ghosting. He's created some chances. 100%. And it's going to be a penalty for Kholood. Great. Penalty. Jeez. If Koeman had finished, we wouldn't be in the penalty situation. What are you doing? Why did you not finish, Koeman? You literally had like 4 chances to finish. And then how's this? Oh, I need to check if this is a penalty, first of all. Cool Kid is 007 and 7's adopted kid, okay? That's Forsaken Law, okay? I did not know that. Wow. No, Nassr winning the league. 3-0 should be the final score. It's not anymore because these Muppets have conceded a penalty because they don't know how to defend after coming on a fast breakaway. Like, we always just commit pen fouls. Come on, Najar, if you save this, you're the hero. I mean, it's 2-0 anyway, so if it's 2-1, who cares? But if you save this, Najar, you're actually the hero. I mean, that's not even a pen. That is not a pen. No pen. No pen. That is not a pen in my life. If you guys could see this, this is 100% should not be a penalty. Oh my god. I don't know if you're watching it. If you're watching the game right now, let me know if that's a penalty or not. I do not think that is a penalty at all. Not even close. I know. Why would I fumble the lead? Exactly. That is definitely not a penalty by Martinez there. That is so insanely bad. By call by the referee. Like, he's not even touched him. He has actually got ball. And he's tripped over his own leg, Martinez. And then this guy just goes and dives out to the side. Not a penalty. Always. I swear this is the only type of goal we concede as well. We only concede set-piece goals. And Blood, a cool kid skin, got hit by a car and then got sent to the realm of Forsaken. Okay, fair enough. It's not a penalty. It is not. They gave this a pen and not that Simican one. Exactly. It's not a penalty. Ref should be checking VAR. Jeez. He's checking VAR. Thank God he's checking VAR. It's not a penalty, my guy. So you better check the VAR and you better deny it. You better check it and you better deny. That is literally, that would be the worst penalty decision of all time. Bloodud is pronounced Blue Dude. Okay. Blue Dude. That is not a pen. It's not even near his foot. Like, what type of frame are they showing here, by the way? First of all, he touches the ball and then trips over himself. He's not even intentionally going for the ball as well. He's literally turning around. Like, come on. That's not a pen. Here, let's see what he calls it. Gave pen. He gave a pen. What an absolute muppet this referee is. Everyone say L-Ref in the chat. L-Ref in the chat. This is the worst ref of all time. Jeez. Worse than the Madrid ref from last... Actually, the Madrid ref in the last game was worse. By the way, if you didn't know... Well, I don't know why I said by the way twice. The VAR official for that one got a red card... got a suspension or whatever. Red card. I don't know why I said that. The guy who gave the red card to Dean Hoyinson gave the red card. Also, El Barca ref... Is the Barca ref doing some stuff? He's given a yellow card out to Valencia's bench there. I don't know what he's doing. El ref. Yeah, exactly. This ref is... stinky, bro. He's so trash. Doesn't matter if they score. Who cares? Colin Najar, be the hero. He's probably going to concede, but, you know, who cares? He saved it! He saved it! Oh, my God, he saved it! Oh, my God, he saved the pen. He saved the pen. He saved the pen. This guy is so goated. Najar, you're the new goalkeeper. You're first goalkeeper. You're the first goalkeeper. Oh, my God, take that, you goofy ref, bro. You actual goofy ref. You're so pathetic. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Let's go. Yes, Najar, you're absolutely clutch. You are clutch. That is deserved. Get absolutely silenced, you clowns. Kholood, bro. Like, just get sent back to relegation. Just get relegated, please. Don't be in my face again. Okay, this is going on to the score sheet as well. Nassr, pen, save, and it's in the 89th minute. Let's go. That is so W right there. You get your pen save up there. Bento, worst goalkeeper. We have to sell him to get CDM. Yes, sell Bento. Why do we need Bento when we've got this guy on the bench? Like, this guy been clutching up for us all this time. Remember we had Walid Abdullah, by the way? That guy was actually clutching the pen shootout against Hilal, but we ended up losing because no one in our team could score a pen besides Ronaldo. Let's go, Nassr. You're absolutely crazy. We got a better keeper than Bento. Exactly. Nawaf Al-Akidi, better keeper. And also Nassr looks like he's a better keeper now. He can actually save a pen. This is now Koeman pushing forward. Kholood, you suddenly don't want to play anymore. Koeman crossing in. Deep cross to absolutely no one, but he's going to get the ball again. You're going to go play Roblox now. No problem, Ron. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. W's. Let's go. Okay, so now we got Sultan passing back here to Khaibari. Come on, 3-0. 5 minutes additional time. Now, basically 4 minutes. Brozovic. Now over to... Is that Sultan on the side? Yes, Sultan. Brozo. Now to Koeman. Just wondering who it was. Koeman back to Brozo. Brozo, good touch. Now he's just going to pass over to Mane. Mane getting overlap there for Saad Al Nassr. Al Nassr getting it. He's going to do a little bit of a skill. Getting ready to maybe cross in. No, he just holds it up. He's going to keep holding up a little bit more. He's got 2 guys on him there. It's going to be a throw-in for Al Nassr now. W's. Nassr copy Bunu's saving trick. Exactly. That's a good save right there from Nassr. And, you know, that's what Nawaf Al-Akidi should practice as well. Just keep doing that sort of Bunu save one, because Bunu's high success rate in pen saves. Like, insane high success rate. It's going to be now Sultan passing over to Kingsley Coman. Now over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo cutting in. He might take the shot here. I don't know. He's going to pass over to Khaibari instead. And now he passes over to Saad Al Nassr. Bad pass by Khaibari. Made a mistake there. First mistake of the game by him. And Saad Al Nassr just gets a little bit of a bad defensive mistake there. Come on. Come on, guys. Just keep the clean sheet. We want 2 clean sheets in a row. Let's give Nassr a good clean sheet because he saved a pen. I said, imagine if he saved it. He did. That is a W save there. You know, third keeper saving up. Khaibari. Mane. Run, Mane. Come on. Okay, fair enough. You want to throw in. And no one's there. Okay, Mane still throws it to Yao. Good touch by Yao Felix. And Yao Felix is going to cross into Koeman. This could be a chance for Koeman to finish. He just controls back and kicks it out for a throw-in for Kholood. I mean, that's all he could do really there. Nothing much else. This is going to be now a throw-in for Kholood. It looks like Ali Al-Hassan will be coming on. Of course, he's very good. Prolific for scoring bangers. So can't wait to see if he does one of those in the remaining 3 minutes of the game, or 2 minutes now. And it's going to be now Enrique running forward really quickly, defending by Inigo Martinez. Come on, do not concede a goal, please, guys. It's going to be a foul on Inigo Martinez. Enrique does commit it. It's going to be a yellow card for Enrique. Let's go. Take the yellow card. Take it. Get sent back to the lobby. Yeah, sit down. So when you verse Messi's team, you beat him. When you verse our team, you get absolutely bottled on. But no, I'm just joking. But yeah, Enrique, if you didn't actually know, he did play Inter Miami as his previous game. Let's go. It's going to be now with Nassr, Simikan, Brozo, Hassan. Now out over to Sultan. Open options here. I think Yao Felix was the one that got subbed off for Hassan. And that goes out. It's going to be a goal kick here. Ronaldo a little bit sad they didn't score, but, you know, it's okay. Al Nassr might score. Yeah, I think they might. They got a lot of momentum here, and that's why I'm saying whenever we do something great, there's for some reason big momentum for our team. Can we just have the momentum the whole game instead of doing it after we do, like, an amazing thing in the game? Like, I know it's boosting morale, like, literally, but, you know, just have that mentality the whole game, guys. Football gave Ronaldo 6.6, but Felix a 7. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, Felix, if anything, was a little bit more ghosty than Ronaldo, but, you know, we don't say anyone's a ghost on this, you know, in these games, but... Yeah, definitely, I would have given both of them maybe a 6.8, 7. You know, they were okay. Ronaldo was a little bit better, I think, creating chances. Felix missed a couple of sitters. When Olali didn't concede, yeah, we so far haven't conceded yet, which is great. And hopefully we continue to not concede for a couple of games, you know. Like Real Madrid. Real Madrid's only conceded, I think, 2 set-piece goals. They've not conceded a goal from open play. There's literally a handball on the defense there, by the way, by Yomber, but it just played on. I don't know if anyone saw that. Do you guys just see the guy literally just touch the ball to control? Yeah, crazy scenes right there. It's now going to be back with Yomber. He's going to send a deep ball out into the left wing to the guy who missed his pen. Sultan, good defense, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Kholood. The match is about to end, basically, in like 2 minutes. And 2 seconds, sorry. Wins a win, he'll score next match. Exactly. You don't have to score every match to be notified, you know, as the best player on the team. Munich isn't losing Bundesliga this season. 100%, yeah, Bayern's not losing. There's no competition now. Leverkusen was probably the closest to competition. There's full time, guys, and that is a brilliant game there. We actually got, in the end, some drama. Najar saves what shouldn't be a penalty, and we end as the top of the table there with +7 goal difference, 6 points. Of course, second is Kholood with 6 points +6 goal difference. Etihad third with 6 points and +5 goal difference. Every other team is below that. All teams have played 2 matches. We are leading. That's all we need to know, that Qadsiya, Hilal, and Al-Ali are all behind us. And that's what the main thing is. Etihad now is the one to knock out. And we do verse them, you know, in a couple of weeks, should I say. Hopefully we do, you know, continue to perform. Thank you so much, everyone. I feel like there needs to be a universal ref council to oversee all these bad refs. Yeah, exactly. Have, like, some non-biased refs, please. Jorge Jesus also just coming up behind one of the Kholood players, just talking to him. Ronaldo going to do the clap with the fans. He doesn't look too happy in himself today, but who cares, Ronaldo? You know, we still committed to the win. So, thank you so much, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to share the channel. Sub up so you don't miss the Al Nassr game. And see you guys tomorrow for the solitary confinement 24-hour stream. I will be live 24 hours. No contacting any people. I'm not allowed to have a device. Not allowed to have items in there besides water. I'm not allowed to do anything besides, you know, talk to myself. So it's like kind of sort of an experiment thing. The room's going to be white. No PC, no chat, no nothing. That's the stream tomorrow. 24 hours of me possibly going insane. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. See you there. Make sure to like up that stream too. And this is the last time I'll be talking with you guys until that stream is over. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much.